Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Old Bear, also known as Siddharth Prashant, and joining me this evening.
I'm Tango, also known as Sriram Vishal, and we are in for a treat today. And I guess you should be breaking it out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the grand finals for the NESC Kaohsiung qualifiers, and we have two of the best Indian teams participating right here. It is going to be versus 2ezGaming and Team Invictus. And what do you actually think about the matchup actually?
I mean, the build up to this game has been really, they have a really good, terrific run in their previous matches. So I guess this is a match which was, waiting in stores for right now. Like, it's been a long time since we had seen, two teams in such a good competition against each other, facing themselves in the finals. And this is going to be a cracker of a contest, I would say. And I really can't, bet on, either of the teams, because both of them have been really consistent in their lineup to their match today.
Well, way to go, Tango. That was one way to dodge my question, which I was going to ask. But, me personally, I think 2ezGaming do have the better chance versus Team Invictus than Team Invictus, because 2ezGaming and Invictus, both of them are well-known teams in India, but I believe 2ez just has that little bit more of a reputation in India.
Well, yes, I mean that is something we really need to wait and watch, because I guess we should be live with the game right now. So let's just go on. Let's just catch some action right now. This is the game going live, the first map of today's game.
And for the first map, we've got Nuke, a really good map which has a lot of verticality to this game. We don't see a lot of verticality in a map like Cache or Inferno.
I mean, yes, what you said was right. I mean, this is a map which is really tricky, I would say. Not many people choose it in their tournaments and all that, and I'm pretty surprised to see this pick coming out there. I mean, in fact, the first ban was, one of the most played maps. Like, Cache was the first ban, and that was something really that caught me off guard. And I guess Nuke was Invictus's pick. So let's see how it's going to fare out for them, because it's their pick, and it's up to their expectation to go and probably they would be expecting Team Invictus to win this map, and let's just wait and watch what is going to happen.
And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, this is round number 2, and we do see the first round being won by 2ezGaming, and Team Invictus really need to redeem themselves right now. And for the side of 2ezGaming, we have an M4, a Scout, and a shotgun. Well, this is just going to be one M4, as we're going to be seeing. AAC is going to be looking at connectors, and they are going to be going towards B side, and we are going to be seeing Blackhawk. He's going to be taking an easy kill on to Badman, and that is going to be Invictus winning the game.
I mean, that was a good play coming out there from Blackhawk. He just took a 3K in that round, and it was a good round back for Team Invictus, having lost their first pistol round. That was a great way to put forth their foot into this map, and I guess that is why it was their pick, I would say.
And we do see Invictus, they did form up that M4 coming up from 2ezGaming in the second round. And let's see how this is going to proceed. We are going to be seeing the CT side. They don't really have a lot of weapons actually. We see 2 Deagles, 2 CZs, and
they actually forced it out into pistols right now, because I really expected them to go for an eco, probably buy out SMGs or something in the next round, but that wasn't supposed to be the case, I guess, because they have gone for CZs as well as Deagles and P250s. That's pretty 57s. I'm sorry. That's pretty much not really orthodox, I would say.
And we are going to be seeing Rippy though from the outer side. He is going to be getting a peek and does a little bit of damage right here onto Badman. And we are going to be seeing Team Invictus. They are going to be going forward onto the side. They did move from connectors, and we are going to be seeing Tito. He's going to be getting an easy kill onto Ribby, and Rex follows it up with a kill onto Blackhawk, and he's going to be getting tagged. He picks up that AK and goes for a 2 kill, and that is going to be a 1 versus 5 for 2ezGaming. It seems as though whatever exchange Team Invictus had in plan, that it really did not go in their favor, but Binary Bug is going to be getting that kill onto Tito, and we are going to be seeing Pokey with that Deagle, has a really good angle, and will be able to get that kill onto Binary Bug, sealing that round.
I mean, that was a good play coming out there from him. I mean, it wasn't just about his placement or something like that, but I guess Team Invictus' player just came on to the line of fire, and that actually allowed them to get those 2 kills as well. So that was a really crunch play coming out there from 2ezGaming. They actually regrouped themselves pretty well and got that round. So it's actually going on like 1 round for each of these players, each of these teams, and it's not really going on one side, I would say, right now to start the game with.
And previously, we did see 2ezGaming, they just force bought, and it seems as though
that actually paid off for them.
Yeah, and let's see if Team Invictus, they are on the same page right now, and they have the pistols, and we're going to be seeing Rex, though he's going to be tagging Manan for a lot of damage, and he is going to be retreating. We do see the utilities being used, and I assume he's just going to be firing through that smoke, just hoping to catch someone off guard, maybe even catch a free kill. And we're going to be seeing Tito, though he is going to be looking out from ramp and waiting to see if any of Team Invictus Gaming are fortunate or misfortunate enough to show their heads and get killed. And we also see Badman right here.
But then I guess it's going to be an A push coming out there from Team Invictus, because they are, they're not really playing it really aggressive. They're just trying to wait it out and try to peek in where the gaps are. And I think that is something which they are planning to go on, because Manan is just with 10 HP, and I guess they're not going to go for A. They are planning to go for B, because oh my God, Ribby is going to take down 1, but Ace is going to get taken down by Rex. Rex is going for a 3K. That's 3 kills over there, right in a span of just 5 seconds, and they just ganged up right in front of him, and that was easily allowed allowing him to get those kills with that SMG.
And we are going to be seeing Pokey, though. He is going to be spotting out Blackhawk, and that is going to be the round. Going the way of 2ezGaming, they break the to and fro between both these teams. And you see it right here. Rex, with that SMG, that MP9 specifically, will be able to get a 3-kill. And even though he did get tagged for a little bit of damage from the third player who was misfortunate enough to run into his crosshair.
I mean, that was pretty sad coming out there from Team Invictus. I thought when the second guy was going to get hit, the call would have been there. That sadly wasn't the case, I suppose.
Well, I guess Team Invictus will be forced into an eco, and we do see all of them have around $2,000 and not really a lot of, room.
No, I really feel they can get it back if they are going to go for an eco this round and probably, try to regroup themselves in the next round, because it's not all is not lost. It's just 3-1, just a 2-round difference between them, and it really wouldn't matter if they are, going to have another round loss over here, and probably they can come and get this round as well, because as we have seen in the last few rounds, the people who are the team which was going on for ecos, it really worked out for them more than a couple of times. So I guess I really wouldn't say that it's going to be a bad decision or something like that, because now Rex is going to spot down 2 people and he spots out all of them. He takes 3 kills, and Batman's going to take down a couple of guys as well. That was a quick round for 2ezGaming, and I guess that round was really quick, I would say.
2ezGaming, they just knew Invictus really did not have anything, and you saw that MP9 buy coming in from 2ezGaming, and we all know that SMGs deal a lot of damage, especially if the opposite team does not buy armor. And I guess that was a gamble nonetheless by 2ezGaming, because
I mean, not really, because not just that, but the whole thing of an SMG being so dominant when it's on a close pace is actually going to give a feather on the cap for 2ezGaming's Rex, because if you actually realize in the last 2 rounds, he actually managed to get down 7 kills in those last 2 rounds with the MP9. So that is something which he really made it work for him. So I guess there's more to come with that.
And getting a kill with an SMG basically gives you more money than if you got a kill with a rifle or an AWP. So he must have a lot of money in his bank. So he does have a little bit of room for error, but I don't think 2ezGaming is going to be going that way. We are going to be seeing...
I mean, really, I really don't think anyone would be going for a room for error at this kind of match. And it's going to be against Team Invictus. You think anyone will be going for that? That is something which they really wouldn't be going, because Invictus have given a lot of comebacks in their previous games as well. So, oh, look at this. They're actually waiting. I see Team Invictus just waiting out there patiently, trying to spot out the guys from 2ezGaming, probably just trying to make sure they are making any error so that they can capitalize on that. But I think there's going to be a B push coming out there from Team Invictus, and Ace is going to take the first frag over here. Recoil Master is going to fall down, but then there is nobody at B side, so it's going to be a pretty easy plan for them. But then Ace is going to get on Rex as well, and Tito's just on his way on a B side, and he takes down 1 as well, and Pokey is going to make his way onto the vents, and I guess he can have a good shot at Blackhawk, which he eventually does, and all of a sudden it's now a 3v2, and it's not going to matter a lot for Team Invictus because they have already made the plant, and it's going to be pretty easy for them as Batman is making his way all the way from ramp onto B side, and let's see how it's going to pan out for him, as Ribby's got a really good angle. He's just going to, as soon as the door is going to get opened up, Pokey's head is going to get popped out, I said, because he's just 21 HP, but no, he shuts my mouth as well as Ribby over there, as he's going to go for the smoke. Probably he's going to go for a fake, I guess. He takes down another, but then that actually proves to be too costly for him, as Ace is going to get down 1 as well. That was a good game coming out there from Ace. He managed to get the first 2 kills onto the round, and look at that, Pokey actually tried for that defuse, but that really didn't work out for them. That actually proved out to be too many for him at that point.
And that was a well-executed play by Team Invictus. I believe that if they really did not get those initial 2 frags coming in, and you saw Ace right there, he just dropped down from ramp, got that kill, went into the room and got another. And even though he did get killed, I believe that the fast-paced play being made by Team Invictus was what led them to them getting the victory. And we are going to be seeing a timeout right now, the pause coming in, and let's actually see how much money does Team Invictus have.
I mean, they've got a lot of money, I would really say, because they previously won that round as well. So I think if they are going to win this as well, they probably would be getting they would be getting a lot of more money, and which is actually going to allow them to have the cushion which they can bank on in the next round, even if they are going to lose the next one, I would say.
Well, they certainly can, but we did see a Mag-10 being brought out for Team Invictus. Maybe that was one of those which was saved from the previous round, but I don't believe the last guy in the previous round saved in Mag 10. He went for the AK. So I guess they are gonna buy an SMG or two. I don't think that is a good idea because
I mean, not really, man. Because if you actually realize, they are playing it at a place where all the sites are closed. It's not as open as you have it in the other maps. You don't have much of spaces like except for the outer area and all of that. So it actually gives you a lot of room, and it gives you a lot of advantage going on with the SMGs because you have a lot of close corners over there. So it's not really a disadvantage for the people who are going with SMGs. And I think when you really want to stop the CTs, or if you really want to stop them if they are going really aggressive, I think SMG is the best option, I would say. Well, and it's actually working out for them. If you realize that the 2 rounds which they had won, it was their SMGs who went on, and that was the same for 2ezGaming as well. If you actually see, Rex was playing the SMGs for the last 2 rounds, and he's got about 10 kills and 3 deaths in that. That's pretty dominant, I would say.
And we are going to be seeing 2 people actually rotating to be for 2ezGaming, and we are going to be seeing Blackhawk, though he's going to be pushing through Secret.
Oh, I guess he's going to have a clear look at those 2 people. It's going to be Tito as well as another guy against Blackhawk and Rex, and we see Blackhawk taking out Rex. He has a clear idea there's another guy out there, and he's going to take down Tito as well. That's pretty sad coming out there from Tito. He had a clear idea that there is a guy coming after him, but probably did not have much of time, and I think Batman's got a clear angle, but that doesn't seem to work out for him, as Pokey's going to take down Blackhawk, and Recoil Master's going to take down Binary Bug with that beautiful flick onto Binary Bug, and all of a sudden it's going to be a 3v3 right now. Anything may happen because the bomb is still with Team Invictus, while Rippy is going to take down Pokey, and
I don't think that was a really good move coming in from Pokey, because he could have just held his ground and not moved through connectors, but sadly he did. But we are going to be seeing the redemption coming in. Batman, though, he's going to be getting the kill. The bomb has been planted, and we're going to be seeing the remaining people from the side of 2ezGaming. They are going to be making their way from Rams, and Recoil Master, he is looking at the wrong side. One person actually needs to look at the operator room, and he is going to have a clear idea. And Ribby and Ace, they just get an easy kill. They just sandwich both of those players from 2ezGaming.
I mean, this is what I was telling you about. Blackhawk really did not know that Tito was there, but Tito had a clear idea. That is why he actually initiated by putting that smoke, but it was quite sad he wasn't able to get that kill. Had he got that, probably it could have been much easier for them, and it could have been their round, I would say, which was not the case.
Well, we are going to be going towards round number 8 nonetheless, and we do have a 1-round deficit for Team Invictus, but they have performed really well this past 2 rounds, and let's see if that is going to be the case for them. And we are going to be seeing Blackhawk. He's just going to be scouting out outer. He is maybe going to go onto silo, maybe no, he's just waiting to see if there's going to be any flank or any cocky plays coming in from.
But then as that was happening, Ace actually got a kill on to Rex, and that is something which is going to deal a little bit of a blow onto 2ezGaming, because Rex has been their entry fragger for the past 3-4 rounds. He was able to get those first frags and probably put on the brakes on Invictus' rushes and all of that, and the fact that he is gone is probably going to really startle them for that moment, but then they still haven't spotted the bomb, so I guess it really isn't going to be that hard for them.
And we are going to be seeing Tito with that shotgun, so he's just holding down Secret, making sure that none of the terrorist side come over at that angle, and even if they do, he has a really good chance of getting a kill because he's holding a really tight angle while they are going to be pretty much exposed. But it seems as though Tito is losing his patience. Be careful, because there is a guy approaching. The HE grenade is going to be thrown down, and Tito is going to be taking a little bit of damage, but sadly he did not reveal himself. So Team Invictus don't have that idea that there's going to be a player in secret, and we are going to be looking at Recoil Master just holding down A side, and 30 seconds.
Oh, he is going to get a lot of kills over here. If he's going to go and try to take down both, and he takes down both the guys, but Ribby is going to trade him down, and I guess it's going to be 2v2 right now. There is a guy right on top, but then Binary Bug's going to take him out. The bomb has been taken, and I think Ribby is going to give a perfect cover over here as he takes down Tito, and now it's going to be a 4-4 over here, and this is what I was talking about. It was the map pick of Team Invictus, and they're doing it really well. Recoil Master could have gone for a third as well, but a lot of bot shots coming out there while he was going for the spray transfer didn't work out really well for him, but Ribby made sure that that is not going to really affect their team as they got this round. 3 quick rounds on to Team Invictus.
and that is 3 rounds consecutively for them, so that must put a lot of money in their banks. And we are going to be seeing team 2ezGaming, they are going to be forced into pistols again. And let's see, Ribby is going to be holding down A side with his friends, and we are going to be seeing Binary Bug and his friends also trying to go out from outer, and we are going to be seeing the pre-fire coming in, just trying to see if there's going to be any player from the side of 2ezGaming lurking about. And for the guns for 2ezGaming though, they have a Deagle, 2 P250s, 1 USP and 1 CZ, so they do have a good chance of getting easy frags. But I don't think the USP is going to be doing a lot, because Invictus
not really, because it's going to be pretty hard for them, because they still don't have their armor, like you just said. So I'm not really sure about how it's going to work out for 2ezGaming, unless they're going to stack it or something like that. Probably take a couple of kills and try to trade their weapons. But we'll just have to wait and watch, because already Batman's gone, and it's now all of a sudden a 4v5 against them. So it's going to be pretty tricky. Let's just see how it's going to go on, as we see Manan and his friend Blackhawk going their way onto ramp. Probably it's going to be a B, as Blackhawk is making his way onto the ramp, and he is making his way onto site. He's not able to spot anyone out. The molly is going to get thrown out there, while Tito and Recoil Master are going to make the rotations, while Pokey is making it to B, and they have a clear idea. The bomb is being planted out there, but a lot of bot shots coming out there. He managed to tag Ace for about 80 HP, and that is not going to stop Team Invictus from planting the bomb. And now it's going to be a 5v3 in favor of Team Invictus, and the bomb has also been planted, so it's going to be a pretty easy round for Team Invictus if they are just going to hold their guard right now, while the 3 people from Team 2ez are still with their pistols. So it's not really a great situation they are in. A lot of tags coming out there, dealing a lot of damage to Pokey, while Blackhawk and his friends are probably going to go and try to hunt them down. He takes down one, and Ruby's going to take down another as well, and they are just going to go and try to get the last guy. And I think Blackhawk has a clear angle, but then the pop flash coming out there, really not working out for Tito, as Invictus get their lead for the first time.
And that was really good play coming in from Blackhawk. You see this right here. This was one of the first clutch kills. And for the last one, you see the pop flash being there, and he reacted at the right time. He just looked into the wall, turned back again, and got that kill onto Tito. And that is an easy round coming the way of Team Invictus. And we do see a disconnect coming in. So I guess that there is going to be a little bit of a pause right here. And Tango, this is not something which I expected. I do believe a few of this situation right here, the fact that Team Invictus has got the lead 4 rounds consecutively, is probably because they choose this map. This was their first map pick, and I believe Team Invictus do have the advantage in this map. And let's see how exactly this is going to be going. We do see the 5th player is gonna be coming right back up, and this is a technical pause for the side of Team 2ezGaming, and let's see how this is gonna be going down.
So yeah, I mean, like you just said, you were surprised that Team Invictus are getting this lead over here at this time, at this point of situation. But I think they, if you actually realize, not even once or twice they were making their way on a secret, or they were making their way from the outer, and I think they still haven't utilized that. So what really grinds my gears is that they're not even using the full capacity of this map, and they are getting this lead.
Not even their final form.
Exactly.
All right, and that is also something, as you said, coming into play, because that is still in their pocket of strats.
Exactly, because if somehow 2ezGaming are going to figure out how they are getting these rounds, they probably could go on to outer and try to execute a different strat, which is not yet been taken out from Team Invictus. So I think they still have a secret option in their bag, which they probably may give it out when it's not working out for them from the inner. So I guess,
was that a pun, Tango?
I mean,
was that a pun to call
not
it
really.
A secret stat, quote unquote secret stat? Well, all in good fun. We are going to be seeing 2ezGaming though not really doing well. Look at their economy, that is in shambles. While look at Team Invictus right here, all of them are rich, and they will be able to just provide any guns, even if one of them is lacking in any. And I do believe the utility play coming in from 2ezGaming, even though that was really good coming in, we did see the last round where Blackhawk did manage to get that kill, but the utilities from the side of Team 2ez were used, and that is what is scaring me. The fact that Team Invictus can do this much, even though 2ezGaming are using their utilities to their fullest potential.
I mean, yes, that's why it's one of the best games over here. I mean, 2ezGaming as well as Invictus, both of them, they keep fighting till the end, and we really can't, say that this team is going to win unless we are going to go on to the last round, because that is what the competition is between both these teams. And I really can't, we really can't see another side of the game as well, because probably 2ez this timeout coming out there could actually work out for them, because they would have it's a good time for them to restart and try to see what was going wrong and how to stop Team Invictus.
And we are going to be seeing 2ezGaming. They have a full buy, 2 ops and 3 rifles. Not really a conventional strat, because as you said, it.
I mean, I really want to see. I really want to. Oh yes.
Okay, we are going to be seeing 3 people coming out of outer, and we're going to be seeing Rex, though he is going to be tagging Blackhawk with that spray, so that is something going their way. We do have one player from the side of Team Invictus who is pretty low, but Blackhawk, though, he's going to be getting that easy kill onto Recoil Master. They knew that they were coming onto Secret, so he could have just held the
but then he actually spots a lot of people coming out there from Team Invictus, as Ruby's going to take down Rex, but the Opper is still lurking right below, and he's going to take down Ace, and probably he can take another, but no, but then Manan is going to trade that frag and take out Tito, while Batman's going for the backstab. He can take a couple of guys over here, and rightly said, he does it, and now it's going to be a 2v1 in favor of 2ezGaming. The bomb is being dropped, so it's actually working out for 2ezGaming right now, and it's going to be Blackhawk versus Pokey as well as Batman, while Pokey is going to take down Blackhawk and get this round again. After a long time, they are getting their rounds back, and probably it really did work out for them. And this is what I was talking about, Batman just going out for the backstab, takes down 2 guys, and eventually getting that win for 2ezGaming.
And that was a really good stuff coming in from 2ezGaming, because if they lost that round, they would not have money to buy for the next 2. Like going for the full
exactly
buy. And that was really clutch play coming in from 2ezGaming, even though they were at a significant disadvantage. The backstab coming in from 2ezGaming, that really paid off. We are going to be seeing Tito, though he is trying to go for the peak, and sadly he's not going to be spotting out anyone. So I guess 2ezGaming do have a good idea that Invictus is going
we are going to see Team Invictus, all the 4, I mean the 4 of them going on from outer, and let's see how it's going to work out for them. This is actually the first time we are seeing all the 4 of them going on from outer, while while Blackhawk is making his way right inside, and let's see how it's going to pan out, because Sito is still holding the angle. He's probably just waiting out for Team Invictus to come and try to give a fake or something like that, but then it's not really working out, so probably he is gonna rotate or something like that. But Pokey is having a good angle out there, so that if people are coming into A, he can actually get the first frags in this round.
And we are going to be seeing Binary Bug just lurking around the lobby, waiting to see if he can spot anyone. And Ace, though, he is going to be getting an easy kill onto Recoil Master, goes to follow that up, but sadly Rex, he is going to be jingle peeking and getting that easy kill onto Ace. And we're going to be seeing Ribby, though, he's going to be getting 2 kills in a row as Pokey and Batman go down. So this is going to be Rex and Tito versus 3 people, and it seems as though Tito is going to get spotted out. He is not that low, he's only 74 HP. He's going to be throwing down a hit grenade and throws down that smoke and makes sure that the entrance is going to be closed, but sadly Ribby, he is going to be peeking at the right time and gets that easy kill.
Oh, but then I don't see them taking the op in that round. I'm not really sure whether they took the op or something like that. But I think Ribby's play in that round really worked out for them, as he got those 2 quick frags onto the players from 2ezGaming.
And you see it right here. Tito, even though he had that op in close quarters, when you have to look at really clutch areas, really tight areas where you don't see a lot of vision coming in, I don't think the op is going to be working out. And as you said, this map is pretty closed off, and it is just better if you go for assault rifles or SMGs. And we're going to be seeing Blackhawk, he's going to be lurking around, but Ribby, though, he's going to be giving a freebie to Rex with the CZ, and we're going to be seeing the pistol buy coming in from 2ezGaming, and that is quite working out for them right now. We do see 3 AKs and 1 Mac-10 as of now for Team Invictus, and we're going to be seeing Batman with a 1D gets that kill onto Blackhawk on the outer side, and he does see the smoke coming out, so he knows that Team Invictus are trying to go for an outer.
But then that was actually a fake coming out there from Team Invictus. They just put the smoke, probably trying to startle Blackhawk, who was waiting out there, who just took the 1D onto one of Team Invictus's players. While they are going on to inner, probably it's going to be a B push again, but then Tito is having a tight angle over here, but then Manan's gonna take him down. He just picked at the wrong time, and that is eventually allowing Manan to get that frag, and they are gonna go on to B right now. B looks to be, it's not looking to be guarded by anyone over here, while Batman has finally made his way on to B, and let's see how it's gonna work out for him. He made his way onto side. He takes another deagle over there, but then it was quite sad for him because he gets taken down by the molly from Binary Bug, while Pokey is gonna take down Ace as well, and it's gonna be a 3v1. But then Binary Bug is just with 5 HP, and I am not really sure how it's gonna work out for him. He's at a really tricky spot right now because any of these bullets from 2ezGaming's players is gonna take him down, and but then he's got enough money to buy it next round, so he would not try to be taking out the risk.
Well, we are going to be seeing all of them. They actually predict where Invictus Gaming is going to be coming in from, and they are kind of in a really clustered situation. And I do see that Binary Bug, he is just going to try to hide and save his weapon, and he is trying to go for the peak, and he will be able to get that kill onto Pokey and follows that up with a kill onto Rex. So I guess that is just 2 more guns not being saved for 2ezGaming, because that was a really clutch play coming in from Team Invictus. Even though their execution was kind of shaky in the beginning, we do see that they somehow managed to save that gun at least.
Well, yes, that was a good round coming out there for Invictus, even though they weren't really, they really didn't win that round. So I guess that round would purely go on to Batman with those 2 deagles coming out there while they were forced down to pistols. They really made those clutch plays, so I guess they really deserve that round.
And we are going to be seeing 2ezGaming. They are going to be running with 2 farmers, 2 SMGs and 1 AK. So as you said, close quarters fight coming in for Team 2ezGaming. I at least think that is what they're preferring to do, and we're going to be seeing Tito. He's going to be rotating back to B, just getting a little bit paranoid. Maybe Invictus Gaming is going to be making their way to B. The Molotov is going to be thrown, but sadly nobody is going to be making their way as of yet. We do see a secret setup coming in from Team Invictus.
So I guess they will be going on for a B from here on, because that looks to be the plan for them, because they're still waiting in secret, and probably they are trying to spot out any of Team 2ez's players. But then Rex has a really good angle. He can take out a couple of guys or even more, because all of them are right here, while Rex is going to tag out one more guy. He probably could take another one as well. He's going to take out Blackhawk as well, and look what is going on right now, because this is what I was telling you about. The SMG plays working out really well for 2ezGaming, but then Pokey gets traded off by Binary Bug, and now it's going to be a 4v3 in favor of 2ezGaming. But then they still haven't spotted the bomber, so it's not really working out for them, I would say, as of yet. But Recoil Master is going to spot out Ace, and if he's going to go down, it's going to be pretty hard for Team Invictus, because but then Rex is going to take down the bomber, but then he has the vital information that the bomb is at A, and that is allowing them to make the rotations. And I think Blackhawk has a really good Batman's going to try to get that, but then we have Recoil Master right in front of Ace, but then Ace is just with very little HP, just about 14 HP.
He's just going to be holding that angle onto Heavens and also watch his back, and we're going to be seeing, as I was talking about, he is going to be watching his back right now, and he's going to be running into a player. Sadly, he's going to be missing the few shots, but somehow managed to get that kill, and he will be following that up with a kill onto Tito, and that is going to be the round going the way of Team Invictus. And look at the scoreboard, ladies and gentlemen. The score is just tilting from one side to the other, and Team Invictus and 2ezGaming are putting up a really good show for us right now.
I mean, this is what I was talking to you about. The experience which Ace brings to the team is immense, and that is what he displayed in this round. 14 HP, and he just goes and takes that 1v2, and that is something really amazing, and that is what Invictus were lacking for about some time, and I guess Ace is going to compensate for that. And we see Recoil Master going on and taking down the first frag, while he gets traded out there by Ace as well, and Ace is getting 2 kills out there. But then it's just going to be the pistols for 2ezGaming, as they are going to try to take them out. But the bomb has been planted already. It's going to be pretty hard for Pokey to get this. He takes the AK out there from Binary Bug, and let's see how it's going to pan out for them, because they still don't have any kits over here, while Batman's going to get taken down by Ace. What a shot coming out there from him, and we see Pokey right at the side, and he gets taken down there by Ace as well. And that was a good round coming out there for Invictus as well as Ace, because I guess he took about 4 kills in that round,
and he did that from the same position in the previous round where he did that to clutch that round. So it seems as though he has a really good game sense when it comes to playing at that particular position where he's looking at heavens and backside. And we are going to be seeing 2ezGaming. They really have to think of another strat because they are lacking guns, and they
really can't do anything right now because it's the last round of this half, and they are just on to pistols as well as a 1 UMP, and it's not really a great strat. But then Recoil Master is going to take down Blackhawk. He can actually get that gun, and he's going to take the AK as well, and they somehow got the first kill. And let's see whether they are going to get more, because we see a couple of guys from 2ezGaming at Secret. Let's see how they are going to pan out, because I guess Recoil Master is going to he actually gave his gun over there right on to Pokey just to see and try to bait out the players, probably try to bait out the players from Team Invictus and just give out the locations, I would say.
Yeah, and we are going to be seeing Ribby. He's just waiting patiently and seeing if 2ezGaming are going to be losing their patience and push through Secret. But sadly, that is not going to happen anytime soon. They are going to be waiting, and the clock is ticking. So they will have to execute pretty soon, and we are going to be seeing Pokey getting a little bit impatient, just revealing a little bit of himself. And
but I guess that is a really good angle to hold. While you can actually see both the sides, you can actually see the guys coming out there from the shack as well as the guys from the doors. So that is a really good angle to hold, and I guess it can really work out for him if he's going to go and try to get the down. But then Batman's going to get taken down by Ace. Ace is actually coming out well with those opening frags, and that is working out for them as well as Team Invictus. Let's see how it's going to go as the bomb is still at outer. Let's see whether they are going to go and try to plan it out. And they are probably going to go on to A, I guess.
Well, we are going to be seeing Ace, though. He's going to be holding that angle onto Secret, and he is watching backside, and the vent has been popped, so he needs to be careful. He's just waiting for a person to emerge out of that, and he will be able to get the kill onto Tito, rightly predicted. And Manan, he is going to be closing down the first half by getting a kill onto Rex. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we have Team Invictus. They are going to be having a dominating show against Team 2ezGaming in the first half, but the game is not done yet. So the second half, let's see if we are going to be expecting this quality of play coming in the second half.
I mean, yes, there's a lot to come, and just about 3 rounds between these people. So I guess there's every chance that this can go on neck and neck till the last round of this game. So this is something we just have to wait and watch. And I really think 2ezGaming is that much of a team that can actually give, the same dominant show which Invictus were giving in the first half.
And we are going to be seeing Tito and his friends just trying to move forward and just holding down the lobby area. And we're going to be seeing Recoil Master, though he is going to be catching Blackhawk with his pants down in the outer area, emerging from Secret. And Tito, he is going to be pushing through lobby, just trying to make a setup onto A. And we are going to be seeing Ribby, though he needs to be careful because they can emerge from both vents. And we are going to be seeing Tito with the opening frag onto the site. He gets that kill. And Heaven, though, Manan is going to be playing at Heaven, and he is going to be catching Rex with his pants down, gets that kill. And Tito, he knows that Manan is going to be there, but Recoil Master is going to be covering his teammate right here and gets that exit kill, and that is going to be around.
I mean, that was a good buy coming out there. I mean, I really didn't expect them to go for a CZ. We saw all the 9 people in that game going on for just armors, while we saw one of Team 2ez's players going on for CZ, and that really worked out for them as well. Then that was a good play coming out there from 2ezGaming. And probably they are on, they have one step forward, and they have this advantage of winning the pistol round. And we see a couple of we see a lot of SMGs coming out there, an MP5 as well as an UMP, while they are sticking to a Khalil, and a couple of AKs coming out there from 2ezGaming. They are making their way on outer, but then the smokes haven't been out yet, and I'm pretty surprised to see what different start this is gonna be for them.
Well, we are going to be seeing 2ezGaming. They're actually going to try to push from outer, and that might just work out for them. Tito needs to be careful, though, because he might just get killed from the shack, and he is going to be watching that angle closely, but he is going to be getting a little bit of damage done to him. But Pokey, though, he's going to be holding their back onto Secret and will be able to get that kill onto Ribby, while Rex, he avenges his teammate and gets that kill onto Ace. And we are going to be seeing the push coming forward onto connectors from Secret, and Batman, he is kind of trapped right now.
Oh, but then he has a good angle. He may take down Manan as well. Rightly said, he takes him down, and now it's going to be a 4v2 in favor of 2ezGaming. Blackhawk making his way slowly and slithery. He's just going on to the tunnels, and let's see whether he's going to take him down. But no, Tito's going going to take him down as well. And now it's going to be a 4v1 in favor of 2ezGaming. All of a sudden, this could have been a round for Team Invictus, but that wasn't supposed to be the case, I guess, because Blackhawk has spotted a guy from tunnels, and I guess if he's going to hold his nerve, he can take a couple of kills. He takes one, he can take another, but then I guess it's going to be too many for him. He takes down another as well, but then Pokey is going to avenge his teammates dead by taking him down. That could have been a good round coming out there for Blackhawk, but that wasn't the case. Probably he could have held his nerve and got them if it wasn't for
I just feel
those
like
bot shots.
Yeah, I feel like if the initial shots just connected, he would have probably had a good chance to go for a more clutch play. But sadly, he was outnumbered, and we did see the rotations coming in from the tunnels, and two people peeking at the same time. I don't think he had much of a chance.
That was good coming out there from 2ezGaming. They knew that the last guy was there as soon as one of their players died, and they made sure that all the four of the players are right over there, so that even if someone else is going to die, he can just go and try to avenge him by taking him down.
And we are going to be seeing Team Invictus. They have no money whatsoever. They haven't bought a single utility or a gun. But right to Ace, he is going to be getting the kill onto Recoil Master. So that is one player going down for 2ezGaming. And we are going to be seeing the rotation onto Lobby coming in from right to Ace. While 2ezGaming, they are going to be going through Secret from Outer. And sadly, none of them are going to get spotted out as of now.
No, because probably the moment Recoil Master died, the call would have been given that all the 5 are stacking at A. That is allowing them to go and rotate, and I think Batman's going to get another as well. He gets 2 quick frags onto Blackhawk as well as Binary Bug, while Rex is going to take down Manan. It's now a 4v1 in favor of 2ezGaming, and the last guy alive is going to be Ace from Team Invictus, and I guess he's going to get taken down by Pokey as well.
Well, that was a clean execution coming in from 2ezGaming. They just knew where the players were. They heard the sound. Maybe that was, a little bit of mistakes coming in from Team Invictus to not really sneak about. But look at Pokey right here. He knew that the last player, Ace, was going to be coming up with the angle, and he just ran into the crosshairs head first and got shot and went down.
So all of a sudden it's now a 9-9 in favor of none. So that is what I was telling you. This is a game anybody would not want to miss.
Well, this is being neck and neck as of now, and we are going to be seeing all of them just going on to Silo and just holding down Outer, waiting to see if Team Invictus are going to be going aggressive. And that is, quite predictable because Team Invictus have bought out all of their guns. Maybe one of their players can get cocky and go for a push or something. And 2ezGaming, they are kind of prepared for it, just holding silos with 3 people. And you see Recoil Master right here. It's like an impregnable defense, and they're just waiting for Team Invictus to lose their nerve and come outside, while just only one player is going to be lurking about on site. And we are going to be seeing Binary Bug just holding down A site, holding a really tight angle coming in, and Blackhawk, though, he is going to be spotting out 1 player dropping down, 2 players dropping down, 3 players dropping down, but he is going to get killed right here. And Recoil Master, he is going to be alone with just 1 teammate remaining in his side.
But then the bomb is right next to him, and probably he has no idea that a couple of guys are, pretty much lurking right near them. But that is not that really is not something which would be going on his mind, because the bomb is still with him, and they could just go for a plant, I would say.
Well, we are going to be seeing Batman, though. He is going to be making a long rotation coming in from Outer, and let's see if he will be able to get an easy kill or something, because he is going to be running into one of these players pretty soon, and he is going to get onto Heaven. And if he does get onto Heaven, he will be able to get a kill onto one of those players from Team Invictus, and he is...
Oh, he spots out one. He spots both of them, but then it's going to be Rippy who's going to take him down. But then just 12 seconds is what they have. He's got to go and make the plan, but he hears a sound from Manan, I guess, and he's going to go for the plan, and I think Manan's going to get him down if he's not going to plan. And yes, he gets him down, but then the plan has been made, so that is some kind of money coming out there for 2ezGaming. But then that was good play coming out there from Team Invictus. Even though the first guy died from the guy at Heaven, they made sure that they were covered, and that is what actually worked out for them in this round. They wasted a lot of time, I guess, 2ezGaming, as soon as Blackhawk was getting those kills out there. He got 2 kills onto Pokey as well as Tito while the bomb was robbed over there, and that actually wasted a lot of time. This is what I was talking about. Batman was able to get the first kill, but the second one was, he was well aware of what was going on, and that eventually got them the round as well.
And I feel like resetting your recoil is not really that's a really hard thing to do, and I feel like that is one aspect of the game which really did not work out in 2ezGaming's favor, as he could have gotten an easy kill if he just reset his recall right there, but sadly he could not, and we are going to be seeing Tito. He's going to be holding down lobby right here, just waiting to see if Invictus are going to be losing their patience and coming forward. They are going to be holding down their ground though, and not a lot of utilities getting used, and Rex is going to be just going for a few shots right here. He is going to be
they're actually waiting out patiently for Team Invictus to try to come out and go for the push, but that doesn't seem to be the case as Tito is making his way onto the vending machines, and let's see how it's going to work out for them. We see 3 of them from Team 2ezGaming going out there, while Manan is probably going to spot out a couple of guys at least over here. The flash being thrown out there, just not really blinding anyone from 2ezGaming, but then Manan's got a good angle. If he's going to hold it down, he can get a lot of kills. He takes down Tito, but then Pokey is going to make sure that Manan is going to go down, while Batman is going to take down Binary Bug. He can take down another as well, and he takes down Blackhawk, and we see A is going to go on to the planter, and he takes them down, and Batman's the last guy alive. He goes down as well. A good round coming out there from Team Invictus. They made sure that the frags were it was executed really well, and that probably went on their way right from the start, I would say, right from the opening frag.
Well, it feels like Team Invictus played 2ezGaming like a fiddle in that round, because a lot of expectations coming in from Team Invictus right there, but even though they lost a few players coming in, especially Manan right there, he had that really good angle. He could have gone for a kill or two, but he had to settle for just getting a kill onto Tito, and I believe that is something attributed to the fact that he had a Farmers instead of an M4, and I believe he could have done that if he had an M4.
I mean, yes, that could have been the case, but it really doesn't work out all the time. So I guess that is why they were able to get that win in that. It's now a 2-round lead for them, and Blackhawk is going to get down 2. He can actually get another one as well because Batman's over there. And what a quick round there for Team Invictus, and that is a 5 AK buy going all the way to the drain over there for Team 2ezGaming. What was going on over there? That was a quick round for them.
Well, this must, deal a huge blow to 2ez's morale right here, because
I mean, it's not just going to deal with their morale, but if you actually look at their economy, it's not really working out for them.
Well, the economy, I guess they will have to probably go with an eco or two, and they are going to be doing that. They have bought a few pistols though, so let's see if
I mean, we still have a couple of guys from 2ezGaming who have bought armor, so if they are going to just go on and try to take it, but Tito just with that jump is going to deal himself a lot of damage. Just 70 HP is what he's got, and that is something he could have avoided, but that wasn't supposed to be the case, I guess.
Well, we are going to be seeing Pokey. He is going to be lurking about. He does catch a glimpse of a guy from Team Invictus's head, but that is not gonna pan out well for him. He is gonna be getting tagged from outer heaven, and Batman, he's just gonna be covering his friend, watching an angle onto Secret, and I don't think they're gonna be pushing ahead that fast. Blackhawk, he has a good angle onto Lobby, and let's see if he will be able to get an easy kill or two. We are going to be seeing Ace though. Oh my god, he is going to be getting an easy kill onto Pokey as he just comes out and catches an angle onto outer, and we are going to be seeing Tito. He's going to be opening and closing that door, just creating a little bit of distraction right here. He's going to be watching his back though and tries to move onto Lobby.
But then it's going to be Blackhawk and Binary Bug who are holding A side right now, so it's not going to be pretty easy for Team Invictus to get onto A, while Manan and his friend are probably trying to breach the fortress at B, I guess.
Well, they certainly can, because Binary Bug is having a really good angle onto Heavens, but Ribby, he is going to be getting an easy kill onto Batman and tries to follow that up by getting a kill right there, and he will be able to get that kill onto Rex, who was peeking from Secret right here. And Binary Bug though, with that really good spray coming in, will be able to get 2 kills, and that is going to be Team Invictus with a certainly
a good lead, I would say. Just a 3-round lead at this kind of stage is going to really work out for them, because they still have just about 4 more rounds to get, and good, a really good spray transfer coming out there from Binary Bug taking the last 2 guys outside.
And that was a clean round being executed by Team Invictus, and let's see if 2ezGaming have what it takes to bring this back, because they have gone with their 5 AK strat again, and hopefully it is not going to end up like last time. We are going to be seeing Ace though. He's going to be getting the kill onto the guy onto Silo, and he needs to look towards his right side. He's going to be missing Tito moving up right here, and that is going to be Ace going down. So this is going to be even still, as this is going to be a 4 vs 4. Batman, he is going going to be peeking onto outer heaven, and he will be able to spot out a guy easily. He is going to be missing a little bit of shots right here.
But then he has done damage. He's already got Ribby to 50 HP, so that's vital information coming out there for 2ezGaming. Probably they wouldn't try to go on to A, I guess, because they know that a couple of guys are, really holding it down there. It's still a 4v4, and let's see how it's going to pan out for both these teams, because 2ezGaming have a really good advantage over here, while Batman's going to take down Ribby, but then Manan's going to take down Rex as well. If you actually see, Manan is holding those angles pretty well, especially at ramp, while Recoil Master is going to take down Binary Bug, and now it's going to be a 3v2 in favor of 2ezGaming. Can they actually get this? They still have about 45 seconds to decide where they want to go, and I think Blackhawk is going to get sandwiched out right now, because he throws that he throws that hedgy grenade, dealing a little bit of damage onto Batman, and I think he's got a good angle to take him down, and Batman's going to take down Blackhawk as well, and Recoil Master is going to take down as well. So it's a round for 2ezGaming after some time. So that is something really great coming out there to put themselves back on the map.
Well, that is, their souls, which can rest in peace as of now, because, if they did not get that round, they would have been forced into a really bad eco in the next one.
I mean, yes, if you actually notice that, even after winning that round, they still have just about 1.7, 1.6, and just about under $1,000. So that is something not really great coming out there in that economy. So had they just lost that previous round, that would have taken a huge toll onto their economy as well as their morale.
And we are going to be seeing Rex. He is going to be holding down the trophy room right here, and he will be able to get a kill onto Manan. Just sprays incessantly onto the smoke, and he is going to be rewarded with Manan's head on a platter, on a trophy maybe, because he was
in the trophy room. Oh, I get your puns over there. And I think Batman's going to take down one as well. A headshot coming out there from him, taking down Ace, as Ruby's going to take down Pokey with that headshot coming out there from his op, and it's going to be a 4v3 again in favor of 2ezGaming. Can they actually get it down like last time? It's just about time to just wait and watch, I think, because Ruby is still with 22 HP. That's not really something to their advantage, as we actually see the people from 2ezGaming, 3 of them, Rex, Tito as well as Recoil Master, just holding down each of the angles out there, just giving the perfect cover out there to see whether Team Invictus are going to go on for those rotations, while Blackhawk is just holding A like he usually does.
And that is the case. We are going to be seeing Batman, though. He was a guy who went forward and gets that kill onto Ribby right here. He is going to be making his way onto connectors, waiting to see if there's going to be a pesky little guy making his way from vents. And there is going to be a guy, and that is going to be Binary Bug going down. So this is going to be a 1 versus 3. And Tito, he has a really good angle. He did spot him out. The flashes are going to be coming in. The utility is getting used.
Oh, that is great. That is great play coming out there from 2ezGaming. They just waited. They just waited to use those mollies as well as the utilities at the right time, and rightly said, that is what they are doing right now. Just go for the plan, make sure you are making them outnumbered, and then use your mollies and all of that. That's a good strat coming out there. It's really working out for them as well, and Blackhawk has nothing to do but just save his M4 right now.
And rightly said, he will be forced to save that M4 right here, because the economy is not looking really good for Team Invictus, because the previous round also 2ezGaming did a really good execute and were able to win that round. And let's see the economy right here. We see Team Invictus not really having a lot of that money coming in from Ribby, so he will probably drop an SMG or 2 for his team, so they can play to their fullest potential.
No, but I guess they are going to go on to the pistols. I'm not really sure about this, but are they actually going on to the pistols? I mean, yes, they are going to go on to CZs and Deagles, while Blackhawk is going to go for his M4, which he actually saved in the previous round. So I guess they're not trying to risk it out by going on for a full buy or something like that. Probably trying to play it safe, because the pistols and all actually worked out for them in the back when they were playing on the CTs, when they were playing on the Ts. So I guess they are going to go and try to get that this time as well.
Well, we are going to be seeing Manan, though. He is going to be making his way through that smoke, and will be able to spot out Rex, and he is going to be just shooting a bunch of bullets coming in from his deagle. That was not a clean kill, but a kill nonetheless. While Tito, though, he is going to be getting the kill onto Ace as he was trying to cover his teammates. We are going to be seeing Manan, though. He is going to be making his way onto outer with Huandi. Gets the kill onto Recall Master, swaps out to CB Ribby. He has a really good angle onto the last player, and he will be able to get that kill onto Tito, closing that round and getting Invictus a round for themselves and just getting a little bit closer to the decisive victory.
And exactly, this is how it worked out for them. They were still on their pistols, just one guy with their AK, and that is something which I was telling you at the start of the round. It actually worked out for them in the Ts, it's working out for them for the CTs as well.
Well, it seems as though pistols are quite, blessed, if I might say, in this map, because whoever is playing at that pistol, they're getting
their kills as well as their rounds, if you actually notice that.
And we are going to be seeing Batman, though. Look at him. He is going to be taking a brook from what we just said, and he has a deagle for himself. While Ribby, though, he is going to be getting killed by Pokey pretty easily. And we are going to be seeing an outer setup coming in from Team 2ezGaming. While Manan, though, he is going to be tagging Rex for a lot of damage. He needs to be careful. Batman is going to be holding down Lobby. And let's see if he is going to be getting an easy kill or two. Tito still holding down that angle onto Secret, waiting to see if Invictus are going to be losing their nerves and going for the push, while Pokey, he's going to be catching the Blackhawk rotation coming in from the vents and get an easy kill. And we are going to be seeing Ace, though he is going to get spotted out by Rex, but he is quick with his trigger and gets that kill in return.
Oh, but then Pokey is going to get one as well, and it's going to be Ace this time who's going to fall, and it's now a 4v2 in favor of 2ezGaming. Are they actually going to get this down? But they are anyways going on with the bomb, and probably is going to be an A, I guess, because we still have Manan and Binary Bug over here, and they still have to make their rotations, and I guess it's about time they do, because it's just about 40 seconds until they are going to plant it, while Binary Bug is making is already at heaven. He takes down the bomber. He's going to take down another. Is it going to be a triple? But no, Recoil Master is going to shut him down. Manan is the last guy alive. He can actually take down both these guys if they are going to go for the plant. He is still safe at heaven, and probably he can take the planter, but no, he is going to botch those shots, while Tito is going to get tagged, and so is Manan, and that is going to allow Recoil Master to take that, and it's going to be another round for 2ezGaming. Two quick rounds back to back, and that is 12-14 the scoreline for this game.
And you know what? This game is looking to be really close. And Team Invictus, I do believe this is going to be a full buy coming in from both the teams. So this is going to be one of the first rounds in the second half, which is going to be evenly matched. And let's see if that is going to be working out in Team Invictus's favor. Okay, it seems as though Team Invictus, even though they had enough money to go for the buys, they just choose to go for the pistols, maybe just saving their strat for the next round. And we are going to be seeing the setups being done by Team 2ezGaming, going for a classic outer strat, and we are going to be seeing the flashes coming in. And Manan, though, he's going to be getting an easy kill onto Pokey with that deagle. The distance, that is pretty hard to hit, but he just makes it seem too easy, man.
Not just him, but anyone who's playing that in this map, and particularly this match, is actually making it feel really easy. The way they are playing with their CZs and Deagles and USPs, all those one taps coming out there from all these players, and let's see how it's going to work out right now. Even though it's going to be a 5v4 in favor of Team Invictus, they don't have the guns, and it's only about their pistols which they can actually get those kills. And let's see how it's going to work out right now, because the bomb is going to they are playing it really safe right now, as Rex has spotted a couple of guys. Ribby is actually at a good angle. He can take down both these guys if he's not going to reveal himself right now, as Recoil Master and his friends are going to make it out there. Ribby's going to take down Rex, but then Recoil Master is going to trade it out, while Tito's going to take down Manan as well. It's now a 3v3, but then we still see just about a couple of guys from Team 2ezGaming being heavily tagged out there, with Batman at 35 HP, while Tito with about 68 is what they have. And let's see how it's going to work out right now. They still have about 30 seconds to go for the plan, and I think Binary Bug is going to take down Recoil Master as well. And now he's got a gun, and Batman's going to take down he's going to take down Ace.
And so the bomb is going to be planted at A, as you said, but this time Invictus, they have formed themselves two AKs, and let's see if they're going to be winning this fight. But it does not seem like Binary Bug is going to go down, but sadly Tito is going to be getting the kill onto a Blackhawk, and that is going to be an easy game going their way.
That was a good round coming out there from 2ez, and just like how I said while the game started, this is going right down to the wire. It's now 13-14, and I really think this has everything to go on for an overtime as well.
Every potential to go on to overtime, as Tango said, and we are going to be seeing this time, at least I believe Team Invictus is going to be going for a full buy. So full buy versus full buy, but a weird choice of guns right here.
They really didn't have much of a choice, because that's all they had, and they just went on for a one of them going on for a farmers. But then Blackhawk is going to take the first kill of this round. He's going to take down Batman, while even tagging Rex for about 44 HP. But Pokey is going to take down Ace as well. The top fragger player in that team is gone as well. Now it's going to be a 4v4, and let's see how it's going to pan out as Tito is going to get tanked heavily over there with that shot. Just 23 HP is what he's got, while a 56 HP for Rex, and now it's not really going to be even for both these teams, as I guess Team Invictus have an upper hand right now.
Well, they are playing the CTs, and it does not seem like 2ezGaming have done the push as of yet. They are still waiting to execute their plan, and Recall Master, he's just going to be holding down his angle onto the trophy room, and Blackhawk, he has a good angle onto the guy in Heavens and will be able to get that kill onto Pokey, even though he missed a few shots, a few initial shots. He's just going to be priming up his flash, just looking outside, but sadly, he's going to get killed by Rex from behind, while Manan, though, he is going to be going for the flank place, and he gets the kill onto Recall Master and follows that up with a kill onto Rex.
I mean, that was a good play coming out there from Manan. He just made sure that he really didn't pull the trigger. He just waited. He just waited to know that both these guys are there, and he finally took it out when he knew that they were the only people there, and that it was that was even the bomb drop as well. So it's going to be really hard for Tito to do something. He just has to pull out some kind of magic out there, because if they are going to lose this, it's either it's going to be an OT or it's probably going to be Invictus' game, because if they are going to win, it's going to be match point, and it's going to be pretty hard for them, as they don't have much of economy as well. So there's nothing he can do at this moment than to just save his gun right now.
Well, he is going to be playing in from Vents, and which is actually a really safe choice, because if they do drop down, he will have the advantage, and that really worked out for them. And let's see if the coming up round is going to be going the way of Team Invictus, just leading up to match point, or 2ezGaming is going to put down a really good fight and gets a kill for themselves.
I mean, yes, this is the match point for Team Invictus if they are gonna pull this one, because it's general expectation that they should be getting this, because it was their pick, Nuke was their pick, so it's about time they are gonna get this round. But let's see how they are, because it's gonna be a pistol round. They are actually forced onto the pistols, 2ezGaming, so it's not really working out for them. So I'm really intrigued to see how it's gonna work out for them.
Okay, we are going to be looking at 2ezGaming right here. They need to be really careful. They don't have any weapons. They do have the deagles, and they are going to be baiting out Ace to just go for the fire, and he is going to be getting tagged for a little bit of damage right here. 59 HP for him, while Binary Bug, he is going to be holding down on site in A, and Blackhawk, he is going to be looking at lobby right here, while Manan, though, he is going to be getting a kill onto Batman from ramp. It seems as though Manan is really good at holding down the ramp angle, and Blackhawk just waiting patiently and seeing if people are going to be coming from lobby, and Tito and his friend are going to be making their way towards ramp, and they need to be careful because Manan is most likely going to be guarding it, and Tito is just going to go for the smoke and make sure that his back is going to be covered right here. Ribby, he is going to be holding down outer with that op, and he needs to be careful because the rotations can be made still from 2ezGaming.
Oh, as you were saying that, it's going to be Tito who's going to take him down right now, and now he's going to level it to 4-on-4 right now. Let's see how it's going to work on, as Tito's going to make his way. Bad time jump coming out there from Tito is going to take him down by Manan, but then Pokey is making sure that he is going to get avenged as they are making their way on a B. They are going to go for the plant. Let's see how it's going to work, but Ace is going to take on Pokey, and the bomb is being dropped. He's going to go and try to take the bomb, and Ace gets another as well, and this is gonna be a catastrophe if he's not gonna go and make the plant. But he does make the plant. He is gonna go on to the squeaky door, but then Ace has a clear idea where he is, and I think the spam coming out there from Binary Bug is gonna settle this. Here you are, ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the first map. It's gonna be Team Invictus winning against 2ezGaming 16-13. What a match this was. Just look at that. Ace, I guess the huge props to Ace, because that was really working out for him, and that was a beautiful play coming out there. It was a long time since I've watched his games online in the Indian scene as well, so it was a treat to watch, as well as for 2ezGaming. They really played out well, but then I would really say that it wasn't their pick, so I really think it was Invictus' game all the way right from the start, and I think it's about time we just wait for the next map and see how it's going to work out for 2ezGaming. Probably they can try to pull it out.
They actually picked Inferno for themselves, and if Inferno was picked by to like in Team Invictus, I would have thought, okay, maybe since they picked that, maybe that's the map of their choice. But you know what? The first map was picked by Team Invictus, and they decisively won that.
I mean,
Not
they were
really
dominant. I
decisively.
mean, they were dominant in some parts, but then I really have to give props to 2ezGaming for pulling it right down to the wire, making it a really close game and going on till the end.
And you know what? In a few more minutes, we are going to be right back with the map Inferno between 2ezGaming and Team Invictus. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Old Bear, also known as Siddharth Prashant, and joining me again.
And this is Tango, also known as Sriram Vishal. We are going to witness the second map in this best of 3 finals between Invictus and 2ezGaming in the map of Inferno. For the guys who are just tuning into the stream right away, this is the second map, like I just told you. The first map being being
Nuke,
Nuke,
actually.
where Team Invictus had beaten 2ezGaming 16-13, and that was a treat to watch as well.
And we are going to be looking at Ribby right here. He's going to be getting the first kill onto Pokey, but he is going to be getting killed by Rex instead, avenging his teammate. So this is going to be an A push coming out from 2ezGaming. They need to be careful. They spot out a guy in carpet, and sadly, he's not getting tagged at all. He is going to be getting the kill onto the guy in graveyard, and the A plant is going to be there pretty soon. But
I mean, not really, because now it's going to be a 4v2 in favor of Team Invictus, and it's going to be pretty hard for 2ezGaming to make the plant right now, because Manan is already at right opposite to the pit, and he's going to take down Tito as well, and Blackhawk is going to take down Rex, who had the bomb, and that is a sad play coming out there from 2ezGaming. It was, I would really say Binary Bug was the MVP out there, even though a couple of guys were able to spot him. He never managed to get a single HP onto him, but then he was able to get down a frag out there, taking out the guy coming out there from library. So
and
that
I
is
feel like 2ezGaming, they knew that they messed up. They could have at least planted the bomb and gotten themselves some money, but they failed to do that also, and thus they are going to be forced into a really bad economy. They have force bought their pistols. That is going to be 4 deagles right here, and we are going to be seeing the Molotov onto Banana, so that is going to be delaying the push coming in from 2ezGaming, and it seems as though that has been rightly predicted so. And
but then Ace actually spots out a couple of guys coming out there from apps from 2ezGaming, and the smoke coming out there from Ace is going to probably try to delay them just for a little bit, but then let's see how it's going to pan out for them, as Rex is going to take the bomb which was being dropped over there at Bananas, and he's making his way on to mid, and let's see how it's going to work out, because the fakes coming out there from Recoil Master probably just trying to bait them out, maybe trying to make them think that it's going to be a B probably, but the rotation is not being made yet there by Manan, and let's see how Batman is going to use this to his advantage, because the smokes are being put out there from Team Invictus. The deagle shots coming out there from Batman, just trying to unsettle Team Invictus's defense, and let's see how it's going to work out, because Batman has taken the bomb. He's making his way on to Bananas, and they still have 3 guys at A for Team Invictus. So it's about time they go for the rotations, but I really don't see anyone moving out there, so they're just waiting out there, trying to make sure 2ezGaming are going to make any mistake. But then Ribby is going to take down one, and so is Blackhawk is going to take down another as well. A boost coming out there, he takes down another as well, and Pokey is going to take down Ribby, while Manan is going to wait and watch the backstab, as Pokey has already made it on to B side, while he spots a guy at CT, while he's wasting a lot of precious time out there on not making the plant, and rightly said, now he makes it, and he spots a guy at CT and takes him down as well. Another guy out there, he takes down another as well. Manan is going to fall right now. It's going to be a 1v1, but then Pokey is going to get taken down there by Ace, as he takes him down in that situation. That was a good try coming out there from him, as he got a couple of kills right before he was taken down by Ace.
And it felt like he was, that was the best example of someone following the golden rule of FPS. Like, if you had to reload, just switch for your pistol. Even though that really did not go in his favor, he somehow managed to hold down long enough to rattle the pants of Team Invictus right here, and that was actually a clutch play coming in from him, but Ace puts a stop to that.
I mean, that was pretty sad, because had it been he really didn't have much of cover to hide himself from Ace, but a little bit of his body sticking out right outside the pillar was enough for Ace to get that kill, as well as a 2-round lead for Team Invictus. They are pretty dominant out here with the CT side. They have still bought their M4s, as well as we see a UMP coming, MP5 coming out there, but then Rex and his teammates are going to go on to A. A lot of kills coming out there for Team Invictus. What is going on? A bad rush coming out there from 2ezGaming. Literally, it's actually did not work out for them.
It's like the goats to the slaughter, as everyone from Team 2ezGaming just rushed mid and did not look towards squad, and as they turned towards squad, they just got killed by one person. They met with 2 people, they met with 3 people.
I think that was totally not necessary coming out there from 2ezGaming. They were already 2 rounds down, and probably they were desperate going for the guns, I guess, because they were going for the pistols, but I thought I really think
they would have at least gotten a kill or 2 if not, but it seems as though they were quite suicidal in that round. round, and we are going to be seeing a even matchup right now. Both these teams have their guns out with a 5 AK thing coming in from 2ezGaming, while Team Invictus, they have a few SMGs, like 1 SMG and 4 rifles. So let's see how that is going to pan out for them. It does not seem like 2ezGaming is planning on going towards bananas. They do have 2 people covering bananas, just making sure that there is not going to be a backstab coming in, while Recall Master, he's just going to rattle the pants of a Team Invictus by throwing those flashes, while they are going to be making their way towards A slowly. We are going to be seeing Binary Bug, though. He is going to be kind of boosted right here, just has a really good angle onto people coming down from apps. And Blackhawk, he's just going to be priming down his smoke. And we do see Batman, though, he's just going to be firing a few shots, and the incendiary also getting thrown. So, you know, people might just think they're going to go for a B push.
But then they still have a lot of time, but I think it's about time for them to go and take the bomb, because it's still at second mid, and they have just about 35 seconds left to, you know, make a decision whether to go on to B or A. And let's see how it's going to work out right now. It seems though as if there is some kind of issue coming out there right now.
Well, I guess there is a little bit of a connection issue.
Okay.
Gentlemen, we are gonna be right back right here. Invictus, though, we see them having a decisive lead over 2ezGaming, and you see that rifle round coming in from 2ezGaming at round number 3 really did not work out for them, and we are gonna be looking at Pokey making his way towards the A side. He needs to be careful.
I mean, not really, because there's just one guy at A, so even if they are going to get the trade, and I think they are going to get it, Binary Bug is gone, and they are going to make the plant right now, right in time, because they still have about just 5 more seconds, and there you go, the plant has been made out there, and Pokey's going to get this M4, and Batman's going to take the farmers which he had salvaged from Binary Bug, while Manan is making his way outside library right near Arches, and let's see how it's going to work out right now. The MP5 coming out there from Manan, while Ribby is making his way from apps. I think he is going to go from carpet and try to peek out some people out there. Batman has a clear idea. There is a guy at side. He's going to take down Ribby, and he's going to take down Manan as well. But no, he does not take down Manan as well. But it's about Pokey. He just came at the right time and saved his team from getting that.
I felt like he could have turned around and gotten the kill if he just did not get stuck near that pit.
Exactly.
And that was quite a really good round coming in from 2ezGaming.
And that's actually the first round for this this map, so that's a good start for them. Not really the start they really were hoping for, given that it was their pick, but then something's better than nothing, I would say. So now it's just gonna be a 3-round difference between both these teams, and let's see how it's gonna work out, because we still see their that Invictus's economy is not that great. They still have those 3 M4s, 1 UMP coming out, and as well as Blackhawk just sticking on with his CZ. I'm really surprised how he's gonna play this round, because if he's gonna play B close, it's not gonna be pretty much of some use for him, but we see a couple of guys going from from CD to B for Team Invictus, so it's just going to be a 3-2 setup for Team Invictus at the moment, while 2ezGaming are still not decided where to go for the plant, and they are just going to flash and molly bananas, probably trying to bait out the guys from Team Invictus, while there is not a single rotation being made over here from the guys at A. Both we still have Manan, Binary Bug, as well as A's out there, so they really don't have any clue that they are actually making their way on bananas.
And you know what, that is quite predictable, because Team Invictus, as of now, they've always seen 2ezGaming over at A site. Even though they did see a lot of utilities be getting used in banana, they always came to A. But
exactly, this time we're going to see something different, and now we are going to see the action going to take place right now, as Rex is going to take down a couple of guys out there. He's going to take on Ruby as well as Blackhawk, and there you go, B is clear right now. The bomb is going to be planted at the moment, while Rex in that encounter just reduced to just 15 HP, and let's see how it's going to work out. But Recoil Master is going to take down, he's going to actually work out and check out the backstab to see if there are people coming out there from bananas, and it's not really going to work out for them, I guess.
And look at Team Invictus right here. They are not even going to try to contest that. They're just looking for exit frags, maybe, if they're going to be coming onto A side from long.
But I don't think they are going to go for exit frags as well.
They're just going to save their 2 M4s and a UMP, because the next round they are not going to be having enough money to buy the rest of their guns. And we are going to be seeing 2ezGaming, though they know exactly what's happening. They're actually not going to contest this. They're just going to make sure that they are going to be safe, and we are going to be getting into round number 7. And this is going to be quite a tough match for Team Invictus, because they don't have enough money right now. Even though the score is in their favor, 2ezGaming can easily get the match in their favor.
I mean, it's just about a couple of rounds from now, just building on the pressure on to Team Invictus, trying to startle them at the start of this game, and probably just trying to get those momentum in their favor and try to get those rounds. And I think that is what they are planning to go for. And we see the people from 2ezGaming going on to bananas, just 2 of them, while the Bomber as well as Recoil Master are just staying at T-Ram, trying to spot out the guys coming out there from mid. But this time around we see 3 people from Team Invictus making their way on a B, while A is just guarded by Manan as well as Binary Bug. Let's see how it's going to work out for them, because the Opper is going to be peeking at teammates, but then Rex is the guy who is going to take the first kill of this round. He takes down Manan, and that leaves A guarded just by Binary Bug, and it's going to be pretty hard for them if they chose to push it out for them, while Ruby is going to make the long walk right from B to A with that CD push coming out there, rotation coming out there from Ruby. Let's see how it's going to work on the flash coming out there. They are making their way on to boilers. Let's see whether they are going to push right now, because the molly has been thrown out there from Binary Bug, and I'm just waiting to see what is going to go on right now, as Blackhawk is just waiting at B side, trying to see if there are any backstabs coming out there.
Well, we are going to be seeing Recoil Master and his friends. They're going to be firing a lot of shots right now. So enough noise has been made to actually convince Team Invictus that this is indeed going to be an A. And we are going to be looking at long right here, our side. The flashes are going to get thrown. And he's going to be getting 1 kill, but he is going to be traded out by Rex as he gets killed. And we are going to be seeing the smokes coming out onto library, and we are going to be looking.
Oh, he's paused a little bit of Binary Bug's head, but that is not enough for him to take him down, as Ruby is going to trade out Pokey, and that is now a 2v2 for both these teams right now. The bomb is still not planted, and Ruby has a good chance of taking another, but no, it's going to be Recoil Master who's going to prevail in that. It's 10 seconds remaining as Recoil Master is going to make the plant. We still have Blackhawk who is making his way from library. Let's see how it's going to pan out for him. He gets tagged for just about 3 HP, and then it's going to be a duel between Tito as well as Blackhawk, just the UMP against the M4 right now, as Tito is still at side. He is still trying to peek out and try to bait out Blackhawk, which is not really working out for both these people. And it's going to be a round for 2ezGaming again. Tito with a beautiful frag onto Blackhawk. That was a good round coming out there from 2ezGaming. Perfect execution. They actually made a lot of time. They actually took a lot of time to going on to A. While that was happening, we saw a couple of guys coming out there from B. They just made the rotation. They took the long walk all the way from B onto A, but still it just went on to their favor. And I think that is something which 2ezGaming should bank on going on to the 8th round of this game.
Well, we are going to be looking at a mere 1 round deficit for 2ezGaming as they are getting into the 8th round of this game, and we are going to be seeing a 3-2 setup. Actually, no, it's going to be a 3-1-1 setup, as we are going to be having one guy looking at mid from arches, and Ace, though, he's just going to be priming up his smoke, waiting to see if there's going to be anyone.
Oh, he spots a couple of guys. He spots a couple of guys coming out there on mid, and I think Blackhawk and Tito are making a duel out there. And let's see how it's going to pan out right now, because Ace has a clear idea that at least a couple of guys are there, and he's going to take down Batman. He spots another as well. He gets heavily attacked as well, and Recoil Master is going to watch the backstab if there are people coming out there from quad or apartments, and let's see how it's going to work out for him, because Ace is just about 19 HP out there, and we just see Manan coming out there trying to assist his teammate, and he's Pokey's going to take down Manan as well, and oh my god, a couple of kills coming out there from Rex. That was what you call a line of fire, as Ace as well as Ruby is going to fall to the same guy again, and it's going to be Binary Bug who's going to get down 2. He gets another as well, and all of a sudden it's going to be a 2v1, and Binary Bug does the damage. He takes down 4 people and brings this round to Team Invictus. That was a good round coming out there from Team Invictus as well as Binary Bug, and I think Binary Bug was the MVP of the round, even though Rex stole it from them at the start.
Well, yeah, after Rex got those 2 kills onto Library, it feels like he was getting a little bit relieved, and he really did not have his caution up as he was looking at the pit area, but he got picked up from under carpet easily, and that just led to 1, 2, 3 people going down, and he just came out and looked at apps and got that last kill, because he knew exactly where the last person from 2ezGaming was going out from. And we are going to be seeing 3 people from 2ezGaming going on to mid. Rex is going to be looking at the quad area. He needs to be careful. There is going to be a guy at quad.
It's actually Ace who is at he's actually waiting at archers, trying to spot out the guys from 2ezGaming, but Binary Bug revealing a little bit of himself. He's going to get taken down there by Tito, and there goes the guy who was at carpet. There is a guy right under him that's supposed to be Ace, and let's see how it's going to work out for him, as Recoil Master is going to join the party at apartments, and let's see how it's going to work out. Ace putting a flash onto mid, trying to spot out if anyone is going to come out. He's making his rotations to B, but I don't understand why he's going to go on to that. But I guess this is something really which is going to get tricky for both these teams.
No,
because
I think that 2ezGaming is actually making their rotation to B, and it seemed like Ace just read that rotation coming in.
He read that like a book, and let's see how it's going to work out for 2ezGaming. They are, I feel they are hesitating to go on a B.
Well, we are going to be looking at Manan, though. He's just going to be the solo guy looking towards A side coming in from arches, while Blackhawk and his friends are going to be holding down the fort at B, and we are going to be seeing the execute being done. This can get really messy for 2ezGaming. The Molotovs are going to be there, so they are going to be delayed right now. The smoke is going to break that, and we are going to be seeing Ribby, though. He's going to be tagging a lot of damage onto a lot of people through the smoke.
But then Tito is making his way. He's going to take the backstab. He comes from CT, takes 1, he takes 2. He has a really good opportunity to take a 3rd. Blackhawk going for the pop flash. He comes as the victor of that, and now it's going to be a 2v2. 5 seconds remaining. The bomb has to be planted over there, but no, Pokey is going to get taken down there by Ace as well. 2 quick frags from Ace. He gets the round as well. 3 rounds over here for Team Invictus. That's a good play coming out there from Tito, and it really did not work out for 2ezGaming, even though Tito made the hard choice of going on from CT, taking out Manan and taking down a couple of guys over there as well. That really didn't work out for him. While
but you know what? I believe that Ace's rotation, Ace just predicted that they were not going to A, even though one guy got picked up at carpet.
He read them like a book.
And you know what? I believe 2ezGaming are not going to be making a long strat like that, because their advantage is to go forward and make the game really quick. But if they are going to be holding as long as they did in the previous round, a veteran like Ace can read them like a book. And we are going to be seeing the op though coming in from Ribby. That is going to spot out Batman as he gets onto that little elevation, and he is going to go down pretty easily. So that is one op being dropped. And we are going to be seeing Rex though. He is going to be dropping the bomb near the sewers right there. Recall Master just holding down and seeing if there are going to be any pushes coming in from the arch and the quads. And Manan though, he's going to be holding down the arch side pretty sternly, and we are going to be seeing the boiler peak coming in from Pokey, and he's just going to miss Manan by a hair's breadth. As a Recall Master, he's going to be looking at quads right now, while Pokey is going to be making his way.
This is going to be sweet coming out there from Recoil Master and Pokey if they are going to go and try to bait out the guys at arches, but that doesn't seem to be the case, as we see the bomber as well as the other people coming out there from 2ezGaming. He takes down Manan. They are making the push. Oh, they are going to go on a B. That's a good play coming out there. They have startled Team Invictus's defense, as we actually see all the 4 people from 2ezGaming making their way on a B, and I think Team Invictus have a clear idea that they are going to come out to B. Ribby is going to take down one. He has a good angle, but it looks though as if Tito is going to take Blackhawk, and he has a good chance of taking Ribby as well. And there you go, B is clear right now, and we actually see Ace coming out there. He takes down Pokey. The bomb has to be planted because it's just about 10 seconds remaining, and Rex is making his way. He can actually take a kill out here if he's going to take down Ace. A 1D coming out there right onto Ace's head. He's going to take him down. It's going to be Binary Bug against 2 of the people. It's going to be Tito is the last guy surviving for Team 2ezGaming. Let's see how it's going to work out for him. It's going to be an AWP versus M4. Oh, this is a good angle for Tito. He's going to take him down as well, and that's a round for 2ezGaming after a long time. That was a good round for them.
Well, you know what? The execution being made by 2ezGaming, they made enough noise over at Arch side that they could have just gone to A, but no, they just played Invictus. They,
I mean, that was a really good game. I mean, we really didn't see much of that in the first few rounds, but that was simply stunning coming out there from 2ezGaming. The way they went on to arches, they made a lot of sound. They made a lot of they used a lot of utilities, and boom, they just went right on to CT and they just went on to B. That was a good play coming out there, and it really worked out for them as well.
And you know what? 2ezGaming, that round which they won, they had only pistols, and you know what? The utilities getting used, those flashes at the outside, getting that crucial kill onto Manan, and following that up by pushing towards B from CT. Yeah, that just made sure that they got those kills, and we are going to be seeing 2 easy kills. No, Batman is going to get killed by Binary Bug with the CZ, and that is.
Oh, but that is going to be enough information for Invictus Gaming that it is going to be an A, as Binary Bug is going to hold out Carpet as he takes down one, and it's going to be Blackhawk who spots Rex. He's going to take him down, but no, he does not take him down. Just about 9 HP for Tito, but he has a good chance of taking out Blackhawk. He takes him down as well, and it's going to be a 2v1. It's going to be Ribby against the Recoil Master as well as Tito. 9 HP for Tito. It's going to be pretty hard for him if he's going to give out the cover for the bomber, and let's see how it's going to work out for him. It's going to be Ribby's who's got what he's got a M4, so it's going to be pretty tricky for him coming out there from the long angle trying to peek out, and we actually see Recoil Master going on to apps, and probably it is an apps plan, so he's just playing it. He's just playing a little safe, and let's see how it's going to work out for them, because Ribby has made his way on right near arches, and I think he's going for the save, I guess.
Well, we are going to
be he is going to go for the save. He doesn't have much of money, and so does the other members from Team Invictus. He's making a sneaky push out there from the CD, and he's making his way all the way to B. And I think Tito is going to make his way and try to go for Ribby, because he can actually risk it out, I guess.
Well, he certainly can, but
I don't think that seems to be the case.
But you know what? They, even though they did win 2 rounds in a row, I don't think they have enough money in their banks to go for a scenario like that. And we are going to be looking at, I guess this is going to be a round where Invictus is actually going to buy. Previously, they only.
I mean, I'm not really sure whether they are going to buy, because it didn't come out well for them in the previous round, as we actually saw the last guy Ribby going for the save. So I guess it's going to be pistols, and rightly said, it's going to be one CZ coming out there, while the others are not actually, they're not even thinking of buying, and we just see Ribby going on with a flash as well, as Tito is making his way onto Bananas along with Batman and the Bomber, and the others from 2ezGaming are just following him right behind, while we actually see Recoil Master taking care of mid and backstab as well. And let's see how it's going to work out, because yet again it's going to be Invictus who have 3 people at A while just leaving about 2 guys at B, and I'm not really sure how it's going to work out right now, because Manan is making his way, is actually at side, and there are no rotations coming out there, and I think there is going to be a duel between Binary Bug as well as Recoil Master over here. I mean that. Oh, it's not Recoil Master, my bad. It's going to be Oh,
Okay, we are
there's
gonna
the
be
Molly
seeing-
coming out there. It's
Yeah.
going to be a B execute right now.
So they do have a good idea that team 2ezGaming are going to be going for the B, and okay, maybe not, because Ribby manages to get that kill onto Tito, and 2ezGaming just go for
Oh,
step
but
back.
just look at that. But just look at Invictus's players at A. They really did not move a single muscle out there. They're just waiting over there for 2ezGaming to make that rotation and try to come over here. But Batman's going to get out 2 kills and he takes the guys at A. And there you go. A is free right now. And now the bomb has also been planted. So that was a too easy round for 2ezGaming, I would say. Even though they haven't won it yet, that was a good execution coming out there.
And it doesn't seem like Team Invictus are going to contest this. They're just going to be saving whatever gun they got. They got a kill on Bananas. They just took that AK and they're going to try to save this. And we are going to be looking at the next round where I guess Team Invictus are just going to go for the full buy, because I don't think Team Invictus is going to be contesting. And I don't think 2ezGaming is going to contest this either. They're just going to be playing this safe, making sure that they survive.
I mean, yes, because if you actually see Batman as well as Pokey don't have much of money. They just have around not more than $1,500 as well as not more than $700. And only now they have a lot of money, so they really don't want to risk it out, because if they are going to risk it out and lose it, and if they probably lose the next round as well, that's not going to be really dear for them. And this is what I was talking to you about, that those 2 kills were actually really influential in winning that round, because had that not happened, even though if you actually notice the first 2-3 shots from Batman were actually bots, that really, he just made sure that connected by, you know, following up the spray, and he took down both the guys at side, that basically allowing you know, 2ezGaming to get the side control over there.
And we are going to be looking at Tito. He is going to be taking the bomb and peeking over at second mid possibly, and he's just going to be firing over there and making sure that he gets a little bit of damage through the wall back. The walls are pretty thin over at the apps, and we are going to be looking at Rex though. He is going to try to go for the peek and tries to get the kill, but Rex though, he will be able to get that kill onto Ace with a wall bang. So that is, you know, 1 player down for Team Invictus. That is Invictus's Ace actually going down.
Exactly. I mean, I really felt like Ace had no idea where it came from, because if you actually notice, that was actually going on Blackhawk. He actually got the first few you know, bullets onto him during that encounter, and Ace was trying to just come out and try to take him down, but it was quite sad that it was Ace who actually fell down and not Blackhawk. But then that actually does the job for them. They actually get Invictus 1 man down, so it's going to be a 5v4 in favor of 2ezGaming, and 6-6 is the scoreline right now. Let's see whether Recoil Master is going to pick out anyone right now, as we see all the 5 people from 2ezGaming moving on to Arches, and let's see how it's going to pan out, because we still see Binary Bug as well as Manan holding out Arches as well as Library right now. So oh, I guess Binary Bug has a clear idea. It's going to be an A. Oh my god, Ribby is going to spot all of them, but then Pokey is really quick to, you know, look back and try to take down Ribby as they are making their push onto B. They really just have about 25 seconds. Let's see how it's going to work out. Tito making the fake, the flashes and the molly coming out there. He's making his way onto side. Binary Bug has a good angle. He's going to take him down as well, and it's going to be a 4v3 for...
Oh, look at this! It seems as though Team Invictus just made the whole rotation onto A, while 2ezGaming are just going to see a clear B side, and they're just going to go for the plant. And it seemed as though that was a fatal mistake for Team Invictus. If they just did not make the rotation, if they just had enough faith onto Binary Bug to take care of himself, they could have just, you know, gone for... they could have just held their ground over at B, but it seems as though this time they're also going to get forced to save their guns.
I mean, I really won't blame it on, you know, Invictus to, you know, put that responsibility on Binary Bug, because he's been holding A really well. He's always able to get the trade, or at least a kill or 2 in those rounds, so I really wouldn't blame him for that. But then that was a fatal error coming into you know, Team Invictus at that moment, while they are going to go on to B, 2ezGaming, I would say.
Well, this is looking to be a really even match as of now, because Team Invictus and Team 2ezGaming are looking to be neck to neck, while 2ezGaming, they do have the advantage in these previous few rounds. And look at that, I believe that this time around Team Invictus are gonna go for the buy, and 2ezGaming have that subtle 1 round lead over Invictus. And we are gonna be looking at the flashes coming on onto mid, and Rex though, he's just gonna go for the push. just goes for the flash, goes for the second flash, and he is gonna go for the peak, but sadly,
Oh
he is
my
gonna
god,
get killed
this
by the
is
Molotov.
sad. He eats a nade as well as a molly. Oh, that, and that is the end of them. And it's gonna be, they're actually trying to push it out, but we actually see 3 of them getting damage out there from the mollies as well as the nades. So they are making sure that B is in their control, and let's see how it's gonna work out right now. They are actually forcing 2ezGaming back on to T base, and they are probably trying to restart and trying to think where they are going to go right now, because we see a couple of guys from Team Invictus at B, while the rotation is being made there by Manan. He's actually going back and forth. So
oh, look at this. Actually, there is going to be a guy over at Arches. He hasn't peaked yet, but Ace does have the fullest
I
potential.
mean, they have a couple of guys out there. They have a couple of guys out there. Even if Ace is going to get taken down, we still have Manan who's going to watch his back. So it's not really going to go on either of these teams' favor if they are not going to stick it out. But I think this is a time where 2ezGaming have to decide. They still just have about 40 seconds left. So if there is something they need to do right now, they have to do it right away. Probably just go and try to flash out every player at A and then go on to B.
Oh, look at this. Manan is actually going to try to go for the peak, and he will be able to get one kill onto Recoil Master, while Ace, though, he hasn't peaked yet. Okay, he is going to go peak right now. He's just going to strafe back into that corner, and this is looking to be a really sandwich situation coming in for 2ezGaming, as this is going to be a 3 versus 3. But you see Pokey right here. He is trying to connect those shots, but is fading a lot of them, but finally will be able to get that kill onto Ace. And look at this right here. Pokey, he's just going to go for the flash, while Blackhawk, he's going to be making his way from mid, and he is going to catch the guy at quad. Just fails a little bit of that spray.
Oh, this is going to be sweet, because it's going to be a 2v2 and all of them are just under 50 HP. This is going to be really tricky out there, because Blackhawk is going to take down Pokey, and it's just about Tito who's going to try to take down 2 of these guys. He's going to take down one. He is going to go for the second, but no, just 15 HP is what Ribby has, and that is actually enough for him to take him down, and the bomb has been defused out there. That's a round for Team Invictus. That was a beautiful round in terms of both these teams, I would say. Manan going for the first frag, getting traded out there by Badman, while Ace was coming out there from Arches trying to give him cover.
And I felt like that was a really good strat. If this was a pub game, it would have been Ace who would have peaked first, and then Manan coming in from the Arches next. But you know what? Manan peaked first, and that just gave them enough confidence that people might not just peak from the arch side again. But you know what? They were wrong.
He was actually acting as a decoy, trying to make sure that there was only one guy guarding Arches, and that is what caught 2ezGaming off guard, while we actually saw Ace coming out there trying to, I mean, he did a lot of damage even though he wasn't able to get a kill in the previous round. So that is something which really worked out for them, and that is why they are into this round, into the last round of the first half. It's 7-7. Let's see how it's going to work out.
And we are going to be looking at a little bit of a push coming in from Team Invictus onto Banana, but sadly they are not in Banana anymore. We are going to be seeing an A execute being done by 2ezGaming. We are going to be seeing the flashes coming in, and Rex, though, he is going to be going in from the arch side, while the Graveyard is going to be Ace, and he's going to be
take on a couple as well.
And we are going to be seeing Batman, though. He's going to be catching off guard Binary Bug onto Carpet, while Manan is going to be the solo guy left to guard the sides. And he needs to look behind him, because there are going to be people, while Batman, though, he's going to be engaging the guy onto pits, while Batman, he is going to try to go for the
Oh, this is going to be sad. This is going to be sad, because he still doesn't have the bomb. He's going to cross and try to take the bomb, because Blackhawk has a clear idea where the bomb is, and it's going to be pretty hard for Batman if he's not going to clutch this. But no, that is quite sad coming out there from Batman. He could have gone for the bomb, I guess, but then he just made sure that whatever happened in that side was not really working in their favor. But then it was in the end it was Manan who could have probably just tried to peek out and try to take him down, but then Batman was able to get those 2 kills, and that was something really good coming out there from 2ezGaming. But it was Blackhawk in the end who made sure he cleaned the mess which happened at A side. So that was a good round coming out there for them.
And it felt like once Batman got those 2 kills coming onto site, he just got very excited and went onto site, just not realizing the fact that
exactly,
oh, wait, the bomb is behind me. And then once he realized that it was too late, Blackhawk was holding a really good angle.
You actually
was actually giving him that
exactly
advantage.
He really had a lot of time to go and try to take the bomb and then go for the side. And what happened was he not just wasted the time, he wasted his smoke as well. It was pretty evident that had he just smoked it at the right time, he could have just gone and tried to use that smoke for the plant as well. That could have actually caught Blackhawk off guard. So that was not the case. He wasted a lot of time. Those, I guess that, like you said, the 2 kills out there at side really, you know, pumped him up, and probably he really didn't he didn't realize about that, I would say.
Well, keeping a cool head is something which is essential if you are planning to win a game of CSGO, and sadly last round was not really the best example of that, but the game is not done yet. This is going to be the second half, and who do you think has the advantage right now? We actually predicted, since this is 2ezGaming's map, this is going to be their advantage. They are going to be showing a dominant play, but it seems as though it is kind of looking shaky.
I'm not really sure, because the way Ace as well as Team Invictus were playing, the way they were able to read their mind, I really don't think this is going to go you know, to Easy's favor. I really can't say that. I really can't decide, if you ask me.
It's not going to be that easy for 2ez. Okay, maybe not.
I mean, probably. Yeah. I really can't say that at this point of time, because it's still going, you know, it's going so intense at this moment. We really can't pick a winner at this time. So I really have to wait till the end of the match and try to see who's going to win, because I really can't have a definite answer for this.
Oh, look at this. Binary Bug, though. He is going to be trying to go for the push onto Apps. Ace, though, he's just going to just put a bit of bullets onto the apartments, while Badman, though, he's going to be getting the first kill onto Ribby, and Recall Master, he's still going to be holding down Bananas, and he has a really good angle. So 2ezGaming, they're really playing this safe. They're not really making the haphazard rotations, which we did see from Team Invictus in the previous half. And we are going to be seeing Batman, though. Okay, maybe not. Batman is going to be rotating onto B this time, and maybe Invictus are going to be rotating themselves. And let's see if they're going to be met with a bullet to their face in Banana, because things are not looking really well for Team Invictus.
Here we go. They are going to go for the push right now onto Bananas, but then we still see 3 people from 2ezGaming already making their way on a B side. We see Batman trying to take him down, but then 9 HP is what Batman has, and he takes down one, and he gets taken down by Blackhawk. A lot of trades coming out there. It's going to be Manan who's going to take down one. Oh, but then Manan is coming right on to Binary Bugs' line of fire, but then he's not able to take him down, and it's going to be a 2v2 right now. But then both the people from Team Invictus are pretty low right now, just about, you know, 55 and 38 HP, but the bomb has to be planted right now, because it's going to be now or never, because just about 10 more seconds out here, and we still have a guy at Coffins, which is going to be Rex. It's going to be a 2v1, however, so I guess it's going to be pretty hard for Rex to take them down, because he has no clear idea where both these guys are. And like I said, Manan's going to take it down, and this is going to be the first round for Team Invictus in this half. A good start, I would say.
Well, it is a really good start, and you know what? Even though 2ezGaming made that rotation, even though they had 3 people on B side to meet them,
if you actually realize, that was a 2v4 coming out there from Invictus. The moment they went on to side, it was just reduced to a 2v4, and the way they got it after that is something really tremendous, and we really couldn't see much of that in the previous games as well. So I really commend to Invictus Gaming for that.
Well, we are going to be looking at Invictus. They are still trying to go for the same strat, maybe. Well, they did have that AK coming in for Blackhawk. He's going to be going for the peek onto Rex, and gets it with a headshot with a wallbang assist. And we are going to be looking at Recall Master. He is going to be priming up his deagle, just reloading it again. What is he doing, man? Okay, we are going to be looking at Blackhawk, though. He is going to be there onto the sewers right there, just shooting a bunch of shots onto mid, making sure that nobody is going to be peeking there prematurely. And Ace, though, look at him right here. He is going to be holding a really tight angle onto Bananas, just waiting to see if anybody is going to be pushing in.
But then this is going to be really sad for 2ezGaming, because all of them are at A. If there is something which Invictus need to do, they just have to go on a B and go for a plan. This is going to be an easy plan for them if they are going to go on a B, because I mean, I really think Invictus and 2ezGaming are, you know, they are wasting too much of time.
The bomb is going towards B, and if not, I think Ace is gonna be the vanguard and checking out whether people are gonna be on side. Look at this. It seems as though everybody from 2ezGaming is at A, while everybody from Team Invictus is
I guess they are gonna go for the backstab, and let's see how it's gonna work out right now. The Molly gonna come out there from Ribby. He's gonna go on the side. Let's see how it's gonna work out right now, because there is nobody who's gonna come out from CT. And even if 2ezGaming are gonna go on right now, they are not gonna go on right now. They're gonna go for the save, I guess.
Wait, Wait, what? No, I think that they thought Invictus Gaming was just holding down over near second mid probably, but once the bomb has been planted, I guess 2EZ realized it too late. And what do they have to save? They only have Deagles and CZs.
I mean, they still have their armor, so I don't see a point why they should not save. So that is something which can actually help them out in the next round. So I really would have saved at this situation right now, because it's not a big difference between both these teams, just about 2 rounds. And even if they are going to lose, it's just going to be a 3-round difference, and that is something which they can actually give a comeback and all of that, because this is just about 2 rounds after the start of the second half. So there's a lot more to come.
And look at this, Team Invictus are actually gonna go for the hunt, and maybe they can catch a guy off guard. And sadly, Recall Master, though, he is not going to be meeting anyone. And yeah, there you go. Invictus Gaming, 2 rounds in a row in the second half, and things are looking to be really good for them. And we do see the economy for Team 2EZ. It is in shambles, and they can, you know, probably go for a buy with SMGs, but I don't think that is going to be the case.
that wouldn't be the case at this point of time, because it's about, you know, even if you're going to go without any buy right now.
Everybody's pushing to bananas. 2EZ Gaming, they're just gonna go for a banana push, and maybe Invictus are gonna be there to meet them. And
they're actually planning to stack it out. We actually saw the stack coming out there at A in the previous round, and this time they are going to go on to B. Let's see how it's going to be, how Invictus are going to react at this kind of situation, because they really haven't faced any mollies or flashes yet, so they probably would have some kind of idea, but this is going to be their eco round. So let's see how it's going to work out. We still have Ribbies with his MP5 along with Ace, so I'm really waiting for this moment where both these teams are going to fight it out at B side right now. We are going to witness a good action coming out there right now, I guess.
Well, I just hope that Invictus, they don't commit a lot of people to push towards B.
Oh, but then Batman has a clear idea that Ace is making his way onto B. He takes him down with that one dig right onto his head. He just ripped his head out of his place. And we actually see people from 2ezGaming pushing out with Binary Bug and Blackhawk are going to take down a couple of kills right now. And we actually see Team Invictus making their way back. And probably this is the right time for them to go on to go on to A side right now, and we actually see 2ezGaming not moving a muscle. Probably they are realizing that it's gonna be an A, and I guess they should be making a move right now, because if they are not gonna make it right now, it's gonna be pretty late for them. So they really can't make a retake in that situation. Let's see how it's gonna work out. And I think we actually see a Pokey, I guess. I'm sorry, Rex, I guess, making his way onto CT.
And this is going to be pretty hard, and 2ezGaming, like previous round, they're just going to try to go for the save, I guess. Look at them, they're just not even trying to contest against Invictus Gaming. And I feel like if Invictus Gaming manage to lose a few people, and 2ezGaming do manage to get a kill, it might just help them in the next round. It might just add a little bit of money to their economy.
I mean, it's not just about the money. If they are going to get a kill of any of Team Invictus's players right now, it's not just about the money. They are getting a gun. The gun is what they are waiting for, and I think they will be getting it if they are going to hunt them down, but that doesn't seem to be the case. But then they still have enough money to get the guns right now. That was a good frag coming out there from Batman. I think they could have made the most of that, but that sadly wasn't the case. As soon as we actually saw a couple of guys from 2ezGaming getting the kills, it was Team Invictus who went the long way back to A and made the plant, and that is something which 2ezGaming have not done in their game right now. They're not able to read that. You actually see a lot of fakes coming out there from Team Invictus, which is really playing the minds of 2ezGaming.
And look at this right here, 2ezGaming, they do notice the Molotov onto Banana, so they might think this is yet again going to be another B setup, but sadly it's just going to be one person throwing down the utility onto Banana, while most of them are going to be making their way towards A. And it does not seem like anybody is going to be holding down the outside or the quad, while Pokey is going to be making his way back onto the site. And the quad is completely mollied, so I don't think Invictus can try to make their way.
Oh, but the flash coming out there from both these people, and Batman has a good angle, but then he gets taken down there by Binary Buck. And Binary Buck is going to take down another as well, and all of a sudden it's going to be an egg, which is going to be occupied by Team Invictus, while we see Rex, who is at library. He cannot actually do anything about the plant because the smoke is going to cover them, and it's going to be a 3v2 in favor of Team Invictus. They're actually running away with this. They still don't have any idea where the people from Invictus are, while we see Recoil Master making that smoke. He is going to make sure that the guy from Pit is not going to harm him right now. Rex with his Deagle as well as his MP5 trying to do something right now, as Ribby is going to take down Recoil Master, and a beautiful Deagle coming out there from Rex, taking down Ace, and now it's going to be a 1v2 for him, and let's see whether he can take more of that. He's going to try to take him down with his MP5, but that sadly is not going to be the case, as Ribby is going to get that kill, and that's another round for Team Invictus. They are piling up the lead like, on stacks. It's just a 5-round lead for them right now. It's already 12-5.
Just a 5-round lead? Just a 5-round lead? No, this is going to be a huge lead, and you know what, 2ezGaming, they don't have any money right now. They don't have any money, and they'll have to settle for SMGs or maybe go for another economy round, because things are not looking really well for them. Look at this. They haven't even forced bought their SMGs. They're just going to go for pistols, and I don't think this is the competitive spirit which we saw from 2ezGaming.
Oh, but then Rex opens the frags over there with that beautiful Deagle onto Ribby. He's actually playing the Deagle really well out there. We actually witnessed a couple of them in the previous round as well. As he's making that kill, he's making the rotation onto B, and probably a lot of sound probably coming out there from Team Invictus, making sure Recoil Master is going to give out the call that probably it may go on for a B. I'm not really sure what is going to happen right now.
Actually rotated on to B, and it seems as though Team Invictus, instead of going for a fake, they're just going to go and meet them face to face. And we are going to be seeing Pokey is going to be the only person left on the A side. And
but the utility is being used over here from Team Invictus. The flashes, smokes, and the mollies being out, and Manan and Binary are going to take down a couple of kills right now. And it was just about time where Tito was about to get taken, but that doesn't seem to be the case. That Batman's going to take down one. He's going to take down two as well. It's just going to be 22 HP for Manan. He is going to get taken down anytime right now. And all of a sudden, the tables have turned. The bomb has been dropped over here, and it's just up to Manan, who is just with 22 HP, trying to take down all the three people who are here. And Tito is going to get taken down. And let's see whether it's going to be Batman as well. And Batman's going to get taken down, but then it's going to be Pokey who's going to save the mess which was being there. And it's going to be another round for 2ezGaming after a long time. Look at that. Batman literally stole it out for them, and he took down a couple of kills. And Manan was the last guy alive. He was about to take down a 3 as well, but it was for Pokey in the end who was able to get that last kill. So that was something that was that was the saving grace, I would say.
And I believe that most of it is attributed to the fact that people who are in dark, it was not just one person, it was two people.
Exactly.
And once they got the initial kill onto the person in dark, they just thought that, okay, dark is going to be free, and they just went ahead. And you know what? There was going to be one person who was going to meet them, and that was Batman. And with that being said, we are going to be getting to round number 21, and Invictus Gaming have a definitive 4-round lead, but it seems as though Ribby is going to be getting really low, and Tito, he's just going to be holding down Carpet right here, while Pokey is going to be looking at Boilers near Quad. And we don't see an execution done by Team Invictus yet, none of them even showing their faces except for Ribby, who is going to be tagged. But 2ezGaming, they don't really know that he's tagged, and we are
but then we actually see Blackhawk trying to make his way on to Bananas, just trying to force them out, but they still don't have a clear idea where to go right now, because they still have the bomb at T base, and they really haven't taken any frags. They literally haven't done any damage to any of the people from 2ezGaming. So that is what is going to be the $1,000,000 question. Where are they going to go now? So that is something they need to work on.
And we are going to be looking at B is not going to be contested at all by Team Invictus. They are going to be making their way, just tagging up over at apartments. And look at this, Manan and his friends are going to be making their way
I
forward.
think Tito's got a really good angle over here. If he's going to get down a couple of kills, it's going to be really hard for Team Invictus. But no, Binary Bug is going to get the kill, and Team Invictus are making their way on way. Batman is making his way. Oh, but then the Incendiary was actually taking a lot of time out of him, and that is allowing him to get that. And Blackhawk is going to give them a perfect cover, as he's going to take down Pokey as well, who was right next to Colzita, and we actually see the bomb being planted as well. So yet again, it's going to be a bad round for 2ezGaming. Even though they had the side advantage, they did a lot of damage. If you actually notice that Ribby was tagged over there, and he's going to get taken down there by Rex as well. And and Recoil Master is going to take down one, and now it's going to be a 3v2. Do they actually have any time to go and make the defuse? But no, I don't think so. They don't have money as well, so it's wise for them to go for the save. even though Invictus will be getting this round and marching on to 13 rounds.
At least they'll have an op on an M4 in the next round, and things are looking to be a little bit difficult for 2ezGaming, but they do have enough money in their banks to actually spread out the guns and get themselves an SMG or two, and utilities on top. So I guess things can still work out for 2ezGaming, and they can still redeem this. They can still get back from the damage which has been dealt by Team Invictus.
I mean, I would actually say that if they are going to get this round, they can. But if they are going to lose this, I'm not really sure whether it's going to really work out for them, because they are not great on the terms of their economy. They are not great on their terms of their lead. So their difference, I would say. So that is something they really need to think about while going on for their executes right now. While we are seeing Team Invictus making their way on to bananas, we actually see all the 4 of them coming out there, while the last guy is going to be at a T-base, while Recoil Master is going to take the first kill, and the bomb has been dropped over there as well. So this is going to be a pretty neat round for 2ezGaming. Should they execute it really well? Should they just wait and try to peek out where it's necessary? And let's see how it's going to work out right now, because we still see
Recoil Master is actually going to be making his rotation towards A, and he thinks that Team Invictus are not going to be executing B, but Rex, though, he's going to be getting killed by Binary Bug, while Batman, though, with that deagle, which is no...
Oh my god, what a shot that was from Batman. Look at that, just 3 kills onto Binary Bug. He got 1 on Ribis as well as Ace. That was a beautiful shot. That was beautiful. That were beautiful shots, I would say.
There was just a smoke there. This could have, made it up there onto the level of play which Happy did in the pro scene.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this is the same map, the same gun, and just 3 people just dying, running into the crosshair. And things are not looking really well for Team Invictus. That would have dealt them an emotional trauma for them.
I really wouldn't like to comment on that, but then coming back to the game, what a shot coming out there from Recoil Master. There was no need for
indecisiveness coming in from 2ez, Invictus Gaming just led 2ezGaming to get a easy freebie coming in their way. And
there was actually no need for Blackhawk to get back over there, because there were a lot of people out there with the bomb, so there was literally no need for him to go back, and that is allowing Recoil Master to get that first kill and an advantage. They still have 1 person more than him, as well as the control of the site is also good, and the Recoil Master has already made his way onto banana, so he has a clear idea that this is not going to be a B, at least for now. So that is allowing Rex to make the rotation onto archers. So we still have about 4 people from 2ezGaming making their way onto A, and let's see how it's going to work out. It is going to be a 4v4 should Invictus go for an A.
Well, we are going to be looking at the smokes and utilities getting primed by Team Invictus over at apartments, and they need to be careful. Okay, look at this. If Rippy is going to be doing the flashes correctly and they catch the guy out in carpet.
Oh yes, we are going to see some action out here. Tito's going to take down. He's going to take down 2. He's going to take down 3, and he may go for a 4th, but no, it is going to be Ace who's going to be the victor. He's going to take down 2 as well, as Rex is going to settle it down. That's another round from 2ezGaming. That was a good frag coming out there. Recoil Master taking the opening frag, and then we see Tito taking about 2, and he was about to take the 3rd and 4th as well, but that didn't seem to be the case, because that was good cover coming out there.
He just ran out of bullets, and I believe that this was kind of a hard thing for Team 2ez to actually do, because they did have that little bit of a disadvantage coming in earlier on into the first half, but it seemed as though Team Invictus, their utilities, even though they were used, they were not used properly. I believe that if the flash actually connected properly with the rotations being made by Team Invictus onto the site, they would have gotten that kill onto
Tito. We actually realized that the flash was actually put as soon as, they should have actually initiated with the flash, but that wasn't the case. We actually saw a couple of guys jumping around from carpet even before the flash hit, so that actually allowed, 2ezGaming to have a clear idea that it was going to be an A, and that allowed a couple of guys coming out there from from arches to give them cover, and that eventually got them that round. And now the lead has just been reduced to just 3 rounds, and I see it go either way from here.
And you know what? Invictus Gaming did take a timeout, and this time they are gonna be gathering up their strats. But you know what? They don't have any guns. They are gonna be just going with their stock pistols. And let's see, maybe just because they have stock pistols, they can just go rush in and be as crazy as they can. And you know what? A Glock is not that bad in close range. and maybe they can just even get this round. Let's see how that is going to be working out for them. We are going to be seeing a two-man setup over at B side, while Invictus, though, they are just going to disregard B. They're just going to be making their way onto second mid, just making sure that they're not going to be caught off guard. Well,
they're actually playing it really safe, and probably they just don't want to rush and kill. I mean, rush and take any decisions hastily. Probably they are trying to make sure that 2ezGaming are making some errors, and they just want to capitalize on that. Probably get some guns, and that will be even useful for their next round, because as you know, their economy isn't that great, and if they are going to lose this, they may have to go on for
an eco or two. That is going to allow 2ezGaming to actually even up the scores. And we are going to be looking at Rex and his friend over at B side. They're not going to be moving a muscle, while Blackhawk and his friends are going to be making a little bit of noise over at A, just forcing them to come outside, so the guy who is going to be at Bananas can go for an easy kill on.
But then if you are going to realize, the bomb is being carried on to T base as well, so I guess it's going to be a B right now. A lot of fakes coming out there from Team Invictus at A, and we actually see all the people from apart from the guy at A going on to B, and they are already on their way onto Bananas, and we still see Rex as well as another guy from 2ezGaming holding their ground at B, and they still have just about 30 seconds to do any execute if they want to, because Recoil Master is already, we still have just 3 people from 2ezGaming at A, and that is gonna actually, I'm not really sure how it's going to work out, because we already see all the people coming out there from from Invictus going on there, and Tito's going to get 3, and what a round this is for 2ezGaming. They actually got quick frags on that. Only the 2 guys enough over there to make sure that Invictus were not able to get that round, and what a play coming out there from 2ezGaming. They actually clutched that from nothing. The last 2-3 rounds were going in their favor, and they really want to hope that it is going on. It just goes on for them.
Well, if it does not, Team Invictus is certainly capable of winning this game themselves. And you know what? This is if they do win this map, they are going to be winning this game. And you know what? 2ezGaming have to play with that desperation in mind. We are going to be seeing the Molotov coming in from Tito, making sure that they don't make their way onto apps. And we are going to be seeing Manan. He's just going to be pre-firing onto that smoke, just looking at that angle, waiting to see if there's going to be a boost or anything. Sadly, that is not going to be the case, and Manan is just going to be tapping away at that smoke, hoping to hit a head. And we're going to be seeing Rex, though. He is going to try to get a kill, and he...
Oh, a beautiful shot coming out there from Recoil Master, taking on Manan and making that a 5v3 at the moment. And this is looking really grim for Team Invictus, because they still have 3 people. The bomb has to be planted. Just about 1 minute 5 seconds remaining. So this is something they really need to work on, because they were able to get the lead. They were able to get a lead up to 5 or 6, and then they're not able to capitalize on that. I guess a couple of timeouts coming out there from 2ezGaming really did the trick, breaking the morale, breaking the flow, and counter-starting how Invictus were playing. And I really felt the fakes which they were actually coming on to in the start of the second half really isn't working out for them, as we see Tito going to take down Ace as well, and Blackhawk is one more guy who is going to make his way onto Quad, and I think he's going to take down Tito as well. So it's still a 2v4 against Team Invictus, and let's see how it's going to work out for them, because the bomb as well as Blackhawk are at A, while we still see a couple of guys from 2ezGaming at A, as Pokey is going to take down a couple of guys who happen to be Binary Bug and Blackhawk, and now it's going to be a 13-12 right now, just 1 round between both these teams. And mind you, this should probably be an eco for
this should be an eco for Invictus, because they full bought in the previous round, and you know what, as confident as they were just not able to go up against 2ezGaming's defense over at A. And we are going to be looking at a really grim game as of now. I do believe Team Invictus have everything which takes to win this game, but sadly they are lacking in a lot of resources. But then again, they do have their pistols and their utilities, and they did buy a lot of utilities, not really grenades or incendiaries, but enough flashes and smokes.
But then they went for pistol and armor, so I guess they can actually try to pull out something from here if they are not gonna be the first one to draw blood out there. And even though it is just gonna be a 1 round between them, this is gonna be crucial right from this round. So I think whatever execution they are gonna do, they should be doing it really safe, because if they are gonna take a decision hastily like they did in the previous 2 rounds, it's not really gonna work out for them, as we are seeing them making their way on to mid, and they are already on their way on to Boiler. So let's see how it's going to pan out for them, because we still have about 3 people coming out there from 2ezGaming. We have Batman, Pokey, as well as Tito guarding their side, as well as Archers, and I'm not really sure how it's working out. The flash coming out there from Invictus is not going to work out, as Pokey and Batman are going to take down a couple. They are actually enough to take down all the people from Team Invictus, and now they are leveling the scoreline to 13-13, and what a game this is.
And you know what? They didn't lose anyone. That was a team ace coming in from 2ezGaming. And you know what? Team Invictus, they might just be able to force an SMG or two in this upcoming round.
I guess they can actually buy out the full round. They can actually go for a full buy, I guess, because they went for pistol ammo in the previous round. They already had about 2k worth of dollars at that previous round. And as I said, they are going for, they have enough money to go for, rifles, as well as a lot of utilities as well. Manan getting tagged out there from the nade out, coming out there from Batman. And let's see how it's going to work out, because they still are not deciding where to go. Ribby as well as his team just waiting at
Banana
teammates.
is actually getting pushed by 2ezGaming, and they are going to get back Rex, though he's just looking to see if anybody is stupid enough to come and peek at B, and we are going to be looking at the shots getting fired from Rex, so they do have a clear idea that there is going to be a guy looking at the direction, and we're going to be looking at Recoil Master has a really tight angle onto mid, and let's see if there's going to be any unfortunate soul who's willing to walk up to his crosshairs. And we are going to be looking at Pokey and his friends. The smoke has been made, and Recoil Master, he's just wondering whether he wants to go for the flash and push in, but he's not going to be doing that. He's just going to be
but then the push
safe.
is coming out there from Team Invictus as they are making their way onto Boilers. Manan throwing out the molly and trying to try to tag out someone over there, but then he finds nobody home, and let's see how it's going to work out, because Recoil Master already has made his way onto side. He can actually take down Ribby if he's going to peek out to his right, but that doesn't seem to be the case, as Ribby is he's actually camouflaging, I would say, in that smoke right onto carpet. And let's see how it's going to work out. I think Pokey has a clear idea. There is someone out there at apartments, and Tito is having a really good angle as Recoil Master is going to take down one. Tito is going to follow it up with another, while Binary Bug is going to trade it out. And let's see whether Recoil Master is going to take him down, and he successfully does, but he has a couple of guys to his left, and Blackhawk is going to take down Recoil Master as well. All of a sudden it's going to be a 2v2 right now, and both the guys coming out there from mid, and Blackhawk has a really good angle. If he's going to peek out and try to take down Rex, it would be it would be a really good round for 2ezGaming if they are gonna settle it out somehow, because he spots a little bit of Blackhawk. I don't think, oh my god, he actually has a clear idea that Blackhawk is there. The molly coming out there, revealing his position. Batman's going to take him down. It's going to be Binary Bug against 2. He takes down one. He has a really good angle of taking down another, but I don't think that is going to be the case, as Rex is making his way. He takes him down as well, and all he has to do is defuse it to take the lead after a long time. What a comeback coming out there from 2ezGaming, clutching it out from nowhere and making it a 14-13 out of nowhere. And now for the first time they are going to get the lead after a long time, I would say.
And you know what? If Invictus are going to be planning to win this game, this has to go to overtime, because this round they don't have any guns, because they bought out the last time, and even though that was a really good attempt onto A side, they somehow managed to get a lot of kills. But that little clutch moment over there, if that was ace, maybe if the last guy was ace, that might have worked out for them. But you know what, that really did not. And Invictus, they are gonna be going for the 5 AKs, so they're
it's just gonna be now or never. I don't think there's any point of doing an eco at this point of situation right from here. It's just 13-14. You just have about 3 more rounds into this, so there's no point really going on for an eco or going for a pistol arm or whatever money you have. You just have to force it from this point on, because anything can happen. Probably you can just go and try to get a couple of kills and get their guns or do something like that, but that is you really can't count on that. So let's see how it's going to work out right now. We still see Invictus' players just splitting it out, just waiting out to see if any of 2ezGaming's players are trying to make the first mistake, trying to take out their frag and then making a move out here. We actually see a couple of guys from Invictus making their way onto Abs Blackhawk, as well as Manan making their way onto carpet. Manan is on his way onto carpet, and we still see Binary Bug out there, and let's see how it's working out for them.
Well, we are going to be seeing the smoke being primed by Binary Bug, and we have to be careful, because Pokey is gonna be playing over at Carpets. Batman is just gonna be firing away at that smoke, hoping to catch someone off guard. And we are gonna be seeing right to Ace, though. He is gonna be making.
Oh, there's a good angle over here, but then Tito is gonna get taken down there by Ace. That should have been Tito's kill out there, but then Poke is fully blinded. He spots Blackout. He spots another as well. He is trying to go for the spray transfer, but that eventually is not working out. Ace is gonna get another as well. It's a 3v2 in favor of Invictus. The bomb is gonna get planted, and this could be the round which Invictus were looking for a long time right now, as as Recoil Master as well as Rex are making it from Library and Archers right now, and we actually see Ribby having a really good angle. He spots out Recoil Master. He's going to take him down, and Rex as well, and he's just he really has no chance to take him down, as Ace is just gonna pop out right from side and take him down as well. That is a round which Invictus
really
were waiting for a long time, I would say.
That is really clutch coming in from Team Invictus, and you know what? This might just hit the spot for 2ezGaming, so they might not just be able to win the next round if they don't have their morale together, and maybe we would be able to see a timeout or two, but I don't think that is going to be the case. They're just going to be going forward, and we are going to be looking at the scoreboards evened out 14 and 14. This is, ladies and gentlemen, the the pause which I predicted that game right now.
No, some kind of technical issue, I guess. The round has been restored. Let's see how it is going to go on. Probably these kind. Oh yeah, we actually see a guy from 2ezGaming getting disconnected at that point of time. So I guess the round restore was coming out there. That was pretty evident, and let's see how it's going to work out. Like you said, the pause has been made over here.
Even though my reason was wrong, whatever happened, and we are going to be looking at Team Invictus. They need to get their stuff together, and they have
I think the pause was coming at the wrong time for Team Invictus, because that was the right time they actually got their round after a long duration. So a pause at this time is really going to affect both these teams' morale. At one side we actually saw Invictus winning that round, and they are highly pumped up, and you get this pause. While if you actually see 2ezGaming, they really needed that pause, because they really need to work on their strats and try to see how they can get those 2 rounds heading into the 29th round.
Well, let's see if Team Invictus Gaming are going to be whittled down by this pause, losing their momentum, or if they have enough time to just cool down their heads and rethink their strats, because it was just the previous round which they won. The ones before that, they just kept losing consecutively 3 rounds in a row, and I feel that the pause might just also work in their favor. They could just cool their heads, think of a better strat or something, and make it work for them. And we are going to be looking at all the players getting connected right now, I guess.
I mean, yes, I guess we will be up pretty soon, and I guess if it's just about these 2 rounds for Team Invictus, because it's now or never. It's if they are going to get those 2 rounds, they already have that the match on their bag, and we are live with the next round, the 29th round of this match. 14-14 if this is the score 20. between Invictus as well as 2ezGaming.
Well, we are going to be seeing the Molotov onto Banana, and also the flashes getting primed for mid, making sure that nobody peeks from middle with the Rob. And we are actually looking at Recoil Master with that Rob. He has a really good angle, but sadly he will not be able to catch anyone. And Invictus Gaming, they're not really taking any damage through the smoke, so they're looking to be really good. And Rex and Recoil Master, they have to play this safe, because if they just wander off their site a little bit further, they could just get picked off, and that could be an easy B plan coming in for B.
But then the flash coming out there at the right time, but finding nobody out there. But Recoil Master is going to take down one. He has a good angle to take down another, but then Blackhawk is going to take him down. And oh my god, what a frag coming out there from Ace. He's going to take down a couple of guys. A lot of that was a good couple of frags coming out there from Ace, taking out both these guys. And Blackhawk is going to take down Tito as well. It's all up to Rex to get this right now. He is, however, at B, so it's not going to be pretty easy for him.
He did not even have a helmet, so you know what, Rex, he just went down, and that is going to be 15 and 14. Team Invictus are the first to achieve match point this time around, and let's see, they only need one more round, or this is going to be going towards overtime.
What's your bet?
Well, you know what? I want this to go to the third game, because 2ezGaming have proved themselves to be a really good team, and they have, pulled out a little bit of a pocket strat coming in a lot of times in this map particularly, and we are going to be...
Oh, if you realize that, but 2ezGaming are not the best on the economy in this round. If you actually see the Farmers and UMP, as well as CZ coming out there from 2ezGaming. So it's not really going to work out for them if they are going to split out and try to do something right now, as Manan is going to get tagged down there and he is just reduced to 27 HP. We see a three people at B strat coming out there, while they are making the rotations pretty frequently. I don't get the point of that, but
maybe they're just trying to rush B. You know, 2ezGaming, they don't really have a lot of guns, and what do they have to lose? Okay.
Oh, look at this. I think Recoil Master is going to get a lot, but then Blackhawk is going to pull one back onto him, but then it's now going to be a 4v4 right now as they are making their way onto B, and I think this is the right time for them to go and make the B push right now, because Rex is the only one present at B. If they are going to take him down right now, this is going to be their round, because all the three others, Pokey, Batman as well as Tito, are just at A. They are just waiting for Invictus to play those mind games and probably go on to A, and that is, I really don't, blame them, because they have, they keep doing that pretty often. So it's about time that they are going to go on to B, but no, I don't think that is going to be the case, that the bomb is going to go on to mid while Ace is making his way on to Abs, and let's see how it's going to pan out for them, because they are making the that decision may go either ways, because Ace has already got Tito. He is making his way onto carpet, the flash being popped out there, and Blackhawk is going to take down one. It's all of a sudden 4v2 over here in favor of Team Invictus. Can they get this? He's making his way onto side. Pokey is going to take down one. He has a good angle to take down two, but then Blackhawk is going to take it down, but just 7 seconds is what they have left, and this is going to be a 1v1 right now. Rex versus Blackhawk. This is the 30th round, and there's a duel coming out there from both these people. Invictus' player, Blackhawk, is just about 9 HP. Let's see whether he can take him down. Just about one hit over there, and he takes him down. What a frag coming out there. This is a beautiful shot coming out there from Team Invictus, and 16-14 is the scoreline over here in the second round. This is a beautiful game which we had witnessed over here. What a treat to watch. It's in the end, it's going to be Invictus who are going to be the victors. 2-0 is what they had, and huge props to 2ezGaming. They really brought the fight right till the wire. It was going on till the 30th round. That was a beautiful game. Any thoughts on that? Well, what do you think about that?
You know what? I thought that 2ez had that game for themselves, because that was their map. They picked that map, and I felt like, you know what, 2ezGaming were confident enough to go ahead and maybe they had made special strats for that map. But you know what? That was a little bit of a lackluster play coming in, but it was not lackluster for in the game sense, because both of them were evenly matched, but it just felt like 2ezGaming just were not specialized enough in that map.
But then I also felt that the 1v1 at the end of the round was really that was really mind blowing, I would say.
Like, that was kind of exciting. And ladies and gentlemen, we have our winner, and that is going to be Invictus Gaming. They are going to be representing India in the NESC 2018 World Championship. So go ahead and cheer them on, because they are going to be representing this glorious tricolored nation. And with that being said, this is Old Bear, also known as Siddharth Prashant.
And this is Tango, also known as Sriram Vishal. We'll be catching you pretty soon with any of the other events as well. So till then, this is us signing off.
Take